just get in here.
Recording.
We just have to hit record as soon as we hop in the chat and just keep the recording going.
Alright, I'm recording.
Okay. Yeah, we're good.
Okay, but my shit is now actually up because I did grab my water and put stuff away so that I can actually doodle. So now I'm actually ready.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I've got my handy buff, I've got my water, I am sorted. Liz, you good?
Are you recording?
Yep. Yeah, I'm recording. Okay, from the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. It was a wet slap.
We start as we mean to go on.
Of course the slap is wet. It's fucking...
Liquidized crystal,
dry
baby.
Tsugi off completely.
You're still silky
Or
from
Biff.
the underwater tunnel.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah. Because that
Oh,
happened.
very
What's
silky
underwater?
Underwater temple, underwater monk. Let's go!
Tsugi wasn't
Underwater
underwater
henchman,
and almost
underwater
stayed
monk.
down there.
It's fine. Why are you guys worrying about him so much? It wasn't like he had a absolute total breakdown or anything. It was just like a minor breakdown.
Yeah, thank you, Tsugi, for bumping up the angst rating from low to medium there.
Things are normal and fine.
Roller coaster time.
Okay, I'm gonna, before we actually get into the game, quick recap of last session. Yeah, you guys took fucking ages going through the underwater tunnel. That's fine. It was actually meant to be a decent hurdle for you guys to get past. Meanwhile, Biff almost drowned. Tsugi almost froze to death because the water was like, hypothermia inducing. Once we had that wonderful little lovey-dovey romance moment between Frankie and Tsugi. You wandered around the cavern some more. You found some lightning crystals, which was really fucking cool. You picked up a lightning crystal, and I think Biff currently has a hold of that.
Yep.
You guys wandered around the cavern some more. You found yet another pit that you didn't die down. Congratulations.
We didn't die down in the pit.
And you made your way slowly down to the heart of the caverns, where you have found a crack in the wall. It's a reasonably large crack, but not large enough for any of you to actually currently squeeze through. And through it, you can see an underground lake that seems to be made of liquid crystal, or liquidized crystals. So, yeah, this is where you're at. And with that, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Oddyssey. I am Kai, your DM, and let's actually get our wonderful players introducing themselves this session, because we didn't do that last time, because I forgot.
Fine, it's fine. Hi, I'm Mark. I'm playing Biff Hitley, and she is big.
She is big.
Oh, we're going with big, not large this time. Interesting.
I figured I'd mix it up.
Yeah.
The gag evolves. I love this.
Hi, I'm Jay. I am playing Francesca Elizabeth Steinbeck, aka Frankie, a spelunker extraordinaire.
Yeah, she's not
Yet
dead
they
yet.
didn't
She's
equip
actually
a
doing
lights.
She's doing amazing.
Like, compared to everyone, I think Frankie's actually probably doing the best.
And she's definitely not having a constant anxiety attack.
That's fine. Hi, my name is Liz, and I'll be playing Miss Foam Forrester, a little mound of a druid. Your favorite square. No, she's fine.
No longer
She's
a frog.
no
Holder
longer a
of a
frog.
brain cell.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Hi, I'm Snail Comics. I will be playing Tsugi, who is currently glaring at Frankie for being reminded that she did not equip a light spell for no reason. It just came up in his mind suddenly that Frankie still didn't get a light spell, and he's currently glaring at her before like squatting down and like making a everybody come together group huddle, but he's explicitly squatting down because Miss Foam is square, which means she's small.
We're including.
All right, group huddle.
Inclusive huddle.
Group huddles.
Wait, does this mean that, like, Biff has to outright lie on the ground to
Aw!
get down on everyone else's level?
No, but she does loom.
Okay, that's fair. I will also note I have been keeping pretty close track of your torches as you're going through this, so
We've
that I
got
do know how much light that you've got.
loads.
You
We
say
got
that.
loads of torch points.
You've gone through a solid 2 and a bit torches so far.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
So
We got loads of them. We haven't even gone through like the majority of one person's torches yet. It's
okay, no,
great.
that's fair. That's fair.
And you guys please stop taunting the DM,
'cause you
who is in control of how long this cave goes on.
Yeah, Yeah.
Please.
Especially as you know, again, remember, these caves are
I'm
kind
thinking
of living to some extent. You don't know when the tunnels will move around.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Why would you do this?
Because I love you.
Okay,
No,
group
not
meeting?
you, Kai. You are innocent. We were the ones taunting you. This was addressed to the party.
Okay.
Anyway, group huddle.
Mhm.
Tsugi is kneeled down, but Tsugi looks up at Biff and says, yeah, all right, fair enough. And sort of gestures everybody around and says, okay, here's the plan. That hole is not big enough for any of us to get through. Normally. However, Ms. Foam, he points at Ms. Foam. Have you ever heard of a ferret?
There's a pause as she squints. Yes.
Who's
All
this
right,
guy
so
who thinks I never
ferret-
heard of a ferret? What the fuck?
Damn. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Just checking.
Biff, do you know what a ferret is?
I'm gonna make a nature check.
Cool.
I mean, yeah,
Do it.
please
Cool.
do.
Cool.
Let this be the first roll
if-
of the game.
If I'm right.
Nat 20 now.
7.
7.
Yeah, it's like
Like,
no,
Mm-hmm.
no.
Okay. It's, well, actually, first, Frankie, do you know what a ferret is?
It's a sort of a long rat. Why are we talking about this? What
Because
have ferrets
I
got to
have-
do with anything?
Because I have a great plan. Now shut up. And he puts a finger on Frankie's mouth to say, shh, 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 shh. Okay, Ms. Phil, you've already used one of your spell slots to turn into an animal. And we'll probably have to do that again later because we still will have to get out of the water. I'm not looking forward to that. And he sort of pauses and sort of trails off, and his gaze sort of like goes from thinking mode to, oh, shit. But then he sort of like shakes himself, but you have many spell slots. Well, not many exactly because you're a druid, but you have spell slots. So here's what I think you should do. I think you should become a ferret with one of your spell slots, and then you, since ferrets are really small, really slinky, really agile, you can just go in there, get all of the liquidized crystal you want. Also, in addition to this bottle, I will roll hammer space.
Maybe even recover the dart that you tossed through the gap.
I would love it if you would recover the. Hang on, I forgot. I also, because it's disorganized, he still made his hammer space roll, even though he has disadvantage. I did remember myself this time.
Well done.
He's like, you can recover my dart, you can take this bottle and get some extra, we can sort of hawk it, get some extra money, sort of like a 60-40 split. I'm the one who came up with the idea, so of course I get 60, but you did all the hard work, so you should definitely get 40. I wouldn't cheap out on you like this. And then, puzzle solved.
Fucking amazing.
Frankie is going to has obviously pushed Tsugi's hand away, like, oh no, get off, stop touching, no, not allowed. And is going to say, and how do you propose that she gets back through with the crystal?
It's not gonna take an hour to get from here to there. She'll
Do you know
still
the way
be
around?
ferreted. I'm sorry, one more time. I couldn't hear you over the sound of how great my plan was.
You're not going to be able to bring anything back through. The only way in and out, as far as we know, is through that incredibly small, tiny crack in the wall. Or the hole on the other... Hang on, wait, does Frankie know about the hole on the other side? Oh no, it was me that
You're
looked,
the
wasn't it?
one that looked and then told everyone what you saw.
Oh yeah, sorry, just 2 weeks, it's fine. Shh.
There isn't. All right. Again, what you saw is basically you looked through the crack. You saw a massive ass cavern with a lake taking up most of it, with a stalactite in the middle. There isn't like a hole on the other side. There's
You
just...
said there was. I thought you said that we
Oh.
could see that there was a like tunnel leading off of it.
No, that was back in the lightning cavern.
Okay, well maybe I'm misremembering. I really could have sworn that we could see like an exit on the other side of that.
Did I say this? Anyone else?
I really do.
I
I
have no
mean, like
memory.
obviously you
do
can
not
just check
recall.
your map. Obviously, if it's
Like,
not on the map,
I can
then
tell you,
that's fine.
it's not on the map. I
Okay.
think you're thinking of the lightning cavern. There was another door
okay,
there.
fine. My brain's broken.
You're totally fine, honey.
No, I'm not fine. Point being, hey, shall I tell you why my brain is extra broken?
Sure.
Because I've just realised that hammer space is a thing. Just remember, you can put things into hammer space as well as.
Yeah,
Parrots
in
have
and out.
access to
Still,
hammer
that's a
space.
good That's a good question.
So
Does a wild shaped Toon have access to their hammer space? I feel like we've come across we've encountered this before. Did we decide this?
I don't think there was like an official ruling, but the way that I have flavored the way Miss Foam's wild shapes look like is that there's usually a hole within the wild shape. Now, a ferret is small, and I don't know. I don't know how the jar would go into the ferret's hammer space. It might be a weird Glendale situation.
think it
Eats
has to be. Yeah, because didn't you spit something up out of your frog form?
Yeah, something came
Yes.
out of frog form, and also the panther emitted a brick at some point.
Yeah, okay, in that case, yeah, you
Admitted.
definitely got your hammer
Yes.
space. Watch us with rule consistency.
Hey.
Francesca Elizabeth Steinbeck, Your Royal Highness, I'm not sure if you recall, but we are Toonkind. We are a race among this grand place that we call Inkwell, and we have this thing called a fucking hammer space.
Oh, we're going to canonize the mistake I just made, are we?
Yes, we are now. Because I love that.
We will RP this, so help me God.
Frankie is just going to do what she always does when she does something stupid or gets out argued, which is fold her arms, stick her nose in the air, and say, do what you like, I don't care.
Ms. Foam, Biff, how are you guys going with this?
Wouldn't it just be easier to make the hole in the wall a bigger hole in the wall?
Well,
Okay.
that might bring a lot of the ceiling down on top of us, dear.
Huh.
So
I
it's
mean-
not quite like a normal door, because a normal door you can bash in and it's not supporting anything. But with this sort of wall, there might be like Tsugi suddenly realizes that he's really not prepared to talk about like 2x4s supporting walls or like how weight distribution works, and he's just like, it's not like a door.
Oh, I mean, I've got through stuff that's not a door before.
This one's
That's
different.
no problem.
And so he's sort of like squinting at Biff, sweating, because he just really doesn't want to explain why this is different, because it would take a very long time, and he is very self-absorbed, sadly.
Okay. Whatever you say, boss.
I'm the boss now?
You're making the plan.
Okay, so I get to make the plan from now on, and then I get to be the boss. This is the best idea that's ever happened.
Oh.
All right, Frankie, you never get to make another plan again. I'm the boss now.
Fuck, yeah, Miss Foam is still busy trying to figure out what the fuck a spell slot is. Why
Yeah,
did you say
does
that?
Tsugi know about spell slots?
I guess
I'm
it's
so
fucking canon
sorry.
now.
It's no, it's good. I love it. It's just like she's going like, what the? the benefits of being a more liberal one than Frank and Ollie, who's sticking to the story. But she does
Yes.
say, I can only turn into another animal once more today.
This is the health potion problem. Do we save it? We might need it later.
There
Okay,
are other exits that do not require us to go through the waterway.
Okay, important question. How long can you hold your breath? Just in case.
Make him as foam thinking noises.
I
Creaking
love
like a
it.
tree.
Our favorite thing.
I smell like beef.
Ancient Paul.
How dare you?
Rude.
God, no. For a while, though it may be shaky near the end.
We could always find an alternative route out, and again, I don't think that blowing a hole in the semi-conscious being whose corridors we are walking around in will be it's not good guest etiquette, you might say.
So, my plan is smart. I'm the boss. I rule. That's what you're saying.
I wouldn't put it quite like that, but I am in favor of the wild shape plan. Let's put it like that.
Tsugi, still in the huddle, is as the camera is on Frankie, you can see Tsugi just leaning forward into frame with just the biggest, smarmiest grin on
Just gonna
his
flick
face.
you on the nose.
Roll to hit, I guess.
Oh, okay, do I have to?
I mean, Tsugi's pretty slippery.
Yeah, he's got pretty high
What's your
dex.
okay?
Just like unarmed attack.
You need to do
Just do it. Yeah, just +1. Just your dex.
Ah, 16, I get you.
My armor class.
What is your armor class?
My armor
don't
class
think
is
you do.
supposed to be 18. Has it fucking done that thing again? Hang on 1 second. I want to just double check.
Has your Has your sheet vanished into nowhere?
It hasn't vanished into nowhere, but it's forgotten the toon kind again.
Ugh.
Guys, I am so sorry. I'm gonna next time make sure that it doesn't do this. I have it
Yep.
downloaded, so wait. Why
The joy of PDF.
The joy of PDFs.
why
Like, always download character sheets at every time I level up.
why hang on.
It's okay.
Okay, breathe.
It's alright, Snail.
It just literally turned off. Why did you have everything except to Guys,
That's
I'm so
strange.
sorry. My sheet is sort of exploding. Give me 1 more second.
That is
Yep,
okay.
no, you're
we
good,
can
you're
take
good,
it
you're
in
good.
Seconds.
Yeah, again, it's just a bit.
We're all
I
I'm
friends.
gonna
know
have
that it's
plenty of time
18.
to figure out where it's gone.
Okay, yeah. If you Sugi has a ridiculously high armor class, so
I'm pretty sure it was 18.
yeah. So
Fine.
you don't quite get him.
You almost get him, which is more than he expected. He does have to jerk away rather than just looking at you smarmily. So he does lose the shit-eating grin.
Ah, good enough for her. Miss Foam, if you would be so kind.
Yes. I think the shape happens as a sort of a long rat just emits from the top of Miss Foam.
Oh!
And it kind of like takes the mushroom with it, and it's kind of
Oh
like
my god.
it's wearing the mushroom as like a very large hat.
Further
And it's
proof
that
that the
weird
mushroom
kind of-
is actually Ms. Foam.
More evidence.
Damn, he's
Snakes
really
out the
crafty.
top like a centipede.
Oh god, don't like that. Don't like that.
I love it.
But now you have a ferret that's using the weasel stat block because there's no ferrets.
It's fine. That's the same
It's
idea.
same
Same
animal.
animal.
Like, yeah.
And I get killed online. And yeah, it's just waiting for the jar.
So Tsugi has already pawned off one jar to her.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we do need an official jar because that is intended to be the I'm going to pawn this jar.
Okay. She will take the jar and like drag it away, fucking Subway Rat style with the pizza slice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only way I can think of this movement. And she will try and enter the hole in the wall.
Okay, how big is the jar?
Yeah, good
It's
actually,
gotta be.
excellent question.
It's gotta go through the hole, right?
It has to be.
We literally
no.
just did
I
we just
did-
literally just had the hammer
Yeah,
space.
no, I
argument.
did say-
Tsugi, how's your spatial reasoning?
No, I did say that the crack was a couple of inches wide at its thickest, like at the biggest bit, which will be down on the floor, which will be where ferret foam is going through.
Nice.
Ferret foam.
Ferret foam. So yeah, no, you can drag it through. I think you'll probably hear it go tink, tink, tink off the walls a little bit because it's not a straight line. There are a couple of little edges there, but no, you do successfully manage to make it through, and congrats, Ms. Foam. You are now in this gorgeous glittering cavern, which, good news, it provides its own light, because you can't carry a torch currently.
Yep. It's fine. They might have. I'm not gonna check right now. Two things. One, perception check. Two, stealth check.
Yes. Wise move.
Money 20. Nope, not D30. D20 plus. The first one is just gonna be wisdom, which is Miss Foam's one. So
What would a
it will be a
D30
plus.
even look like? Weird,
Uh,
obviously.
Like a sphere, but not quite.
Yeah.
Perception. And then
See, not
D20
bad.
plus thingy. This is gonna be the Dex. Are weasels dexterous? Yes, they fucking are.
Yeah.
Do you get
Aye.
anything
Oh, yeah, little
for
bastards.
There's
sneak?
a reason I picked it.
Well,
That's a
shit.
6.
Do
Damn
you
it.
get anything for sneak as a weasel?
It was just a +3. Actually, it's +5, so that's technically
8.
8.
I mean, that's still not good.
It's
I think.
Better than a 6.
Yeah, it's better than a 6.
But it's not great.
I
Okay.
mean, you might be able to sneak past Frankie with that, like nobody else.
Yeah, I think because you are specifically dragging this little jar behind you, it's going clack, 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 clatter, clatter, clatter. Again, it's like what happens when you roll glass across rock. It's not making, it's not being very quiet. Good news is though, with the perception, yeah, you do get a really good lay of the land. So it's the ground that you're currently on kind of has a very, very gentle slope downwards, and eventually it hits where the lake of liquidized crystal is. And as you are kind of like looking around, you hear the whole tip, and you see the ripples coming out from the center of the lake again as another drop of crystal falls off the stalactite on the ceiling and into the lake. Otherwise, this whole place seems weirdly circular, if that's anything, like if that makes any sense. The whole place is a perfect circle in terms of like the size of the cavern.
Like a sphere?
Like
Like
it's
the
not
inside
quite
of a sphere?
not quite the inside of the sphere. It's kind of a perfect dome, but then with the gentle slope of the floor kind of
okay,
thing.
yeah.
And then you've got the stalactite, which is fucking massive. When I say it's fucking massive, I said this cavern was like 30 feet across before. The stalactite alone is at least 10 feet across, probably larger.
Oh boy.
At the base?
Dang.
Like up on the ceiling at the base?
Yeah, at the base. The whole place just feels far too geometrical compared to how more or less natural and rough a lot of the tunnels you've been traveling through so far are. But the good news is there isn't anything for any creatures to be hiding behind, and you don't spot any movement, so.
Oh, good.
Okay. Yeah, she will continue her pizza rat trek down to the center pool. Just double checking stuff if she has anything that could be helpful.
Maybe you want to like pray to the cavern or something. I don't trust like that.
All hail cavern.
Just trying to commune with it.
All hail
I
the
mean,
cavern.
as a druid, that's not a bad
All
idea
hail.
to try to do like a commune with nature.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think if there's anything that would like facilitate that, because that was at the back of my mind. But she would want to get to the sort of crystal water edge before trying anything.
I mean,
Valid.
So
It
what
sounded
kind
to me
of
like you can kind of get there.
yeah? What could she? Can she like knock a rock into the water?
there aren't actually any rocks about. The
Dang.
floor is completely clear. Not even any pebbles.
Hmm.
Also, I just want to say, like, just to kind of give you an idea of the vibes of the place, this is what liquid crystal kind of looks like in one of the phases, because liquid crystal is is an
Nice.
actual thing. So that's, you've kind of got that whole vibe going on both in the solid rock of the cavern and, like, especially so for the actual liquidized crystal in the lake. And it's the lake itself that's glowing.
Yeah.
It's both so pretty and also it would be so horrifying to be surrounded by, but
Oh,
it's so
100%.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad to look at.
Hypnotic
This
pattern.
this this ferret will try and win in the willow like lift. Ooh. Okay, I'm sorry. I got distracted by
we're
the
looking at
other
pictures.
I'm purposely distracting you guys. Sorry, continue.
It's
but
good.
like maneuver the glass jar so like it's in the liquid, but she herself is not touching it.
A wise move. A wise move. Please give me a dexterity roll.
We have learned our lessons about touching strange
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Finally.
It took us this long, but it's fine.
At least
And
his
all
phone
it
has learned.
took was one abomination that was entirely of our own making rather than the DM's.
And then we proceeded to still not be cautious around liquids the second time.
I know, that's my favorite part.
Okay, a 15. Yeah, with that, even though that you are quite small and the jar is rather large in proportion to you, you don't have too hard of a time carefully kind of scooping it up in the glass and kind of shaking off any loose drops before pulling it back out again, and you can pop the lid back on. So you successfully have a jar full of liquidized crystal. Congrats, it's another thing off the list.
Question.
Nice. Yeah, was there a specific amount they wanted us to get, or just like, yeah, just get some?
They just get some. Just get some.
Nice.
Cool.
Question. Does Miss Foam go in for a second round with the little vial that Tsugi offered, or does Miss Foam take the bottle and then completely ignore him? Either option delights me.
I'm not sure, because I think as soon as Sugi started talking about 60-40, she kind of zoned out.
Oh, you hit her with the numbers.
I was like, what deals are you trying to
It's like, does Ms. Foam want to enable Tsugi's horrible little thieving ways?
But Miss Foam, he specifically did say in clear words Miss Foam would get a cut and he wouldn't cheat her, even though the numbers technically would cheat her a little bit. But he would be giving her the full 40.
I don't know. Biff
Again,
thinks
that's
that
part of the
sounds
numbers
great.
part. But what he said was, you
Biff
would
thinks
get a
it's pretty
cut and I
reasonable.
won't cheat you.
I think she's too wigged out by this perfectly circular cave to be thinking right now.
Excellent. Very good. Love
she was
this.
so focused on not touching the crystalline walls. I don't think she would even go for like a second go.
Time to
Super
leave.
good. Very logical. Very
Yeah.
logical. Much more logical than Tsugi. I approve.
Very logical, very beautiful,
Very logical, very beautiful.
Very
Can I
beautiful,
sneak
Very
out again?
powerful.
very powerful.
I just had to establish that before we moved on.
Yeah, we
Okay.
Does anything horrible happen to our ferret on the way out?
Can I sneak?
You can sneak if you want. As soon as you've got, like, are you just like getting out as soon
mean,
as
we
you've got the
haven't-
jar full, or are you?
I haven't
Were you gonna
asked.
stop and commune with the cave?
I mean, asking would probably be best, right?
I mean,
Asking the cave.
yeah. I mean, she wants to commune, but she's like stumped for Yeah, no. She'll
I'm
she'll
pretty
try
sure you can
commune.
do a druid thing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she has druid craft.
No. I think can't druids do like a commune thing?
I think that's later levels.
Maybe.
She has druidic, but that's more of a written. Oh no, it's a spoken language too. But it's not like commune kind of vibes.
Yeah, because like a commune is like a level 5 spell,
Mhm.
and ditto with commune with nature. I think if you want, considering who and what you are, if you want, you can make another nature roll to try and do a thing.
Okay. And I think she will try and do this via druid craft,
Okay.
which is like it's like the druid prestidigitation, and one of the things
Mhm.
is like making sensory effects, including like sounds. And I think she's replicating the sounds because earlier in the cave, Biff was like hitting the crystals and it was making that resonance sound.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's trying to replicate that back at the cave.
Trying to speak
Uh,
cave.
Speak cave.
Whispering to the spirits of nature. Yeah, that would work here.
Okay, so nature check. Straight 0.
Oh, nat fucking 20.
Yes!
Amazing.
And with that, as you pause there on the very edge of the lake, while you tried doing something similar before and you just didn't really get anything, here you can feel with each drip of the crystal into the lake, you hear a dum, dum of a heartbeat of the caves themselves. And you can definitely feel that this is where the presence is. You before were searching for some sort of life in this cave, and here is where you found it. And it is listening right back to you. Not doing anything yet other than just being there. But you can feel it. It can feel you. And is waiting for you to do something. Say something. You wanted to commune with it.
She just wants to say the equivalent of hi, honestly. That was her first sort of instinct when she tried to commune.
Hello, small.
Is that what I am now?
It is what you seem to be for now. Might not be what you will be in the future, and certainly not what you've past.
I have taken this form to see why people help. And it seems that people require your boons in order to help people who have been treated with a injustice. But I don't want to take a part of you if that is not what you want.
Many come look. You truly find me. I like it that way. There have been many in the past. They can. How do I know you same?
If we leave right now, would that be enough?
Would it be enough for you?
I believe so. And I believe it would be enough for those who have been harmed.
This is enough. No harm will come to
the ferret just starts dragging it away, pizza style.
We return to the rat.
And
Tsugi would have fucked everything up. God damn it, Tsugi! Thank you, thank you, Miss Fong. Holy shit!
I do just
Oh
want
my
to
god,
say,
Fong.
you stupid idiot!
there is still time for Tsugi to fuck everything up.
Oh, please don't.
Because the thing is, as Ms. Foam, you know a little bit more about this, but time is weird, especially when you are something this large, especially when you are something made of the things that caves are made of. Because rocks, time doesn't mean anything. Time, like, a day is a second, not even, to rocks. And this cave, while it does exist on a more reasonable scale of things compared to the mere mortals that enter it at times, it's still pretty slow. So everyone outside, you haven't heard from Ms. Foam for at least 20 minutes.
Oh boy.
Shit.
At least 20 minutes.
I mean,
Can we see her?
yeah, I was just gonna
If we
say,
look through the
Frankie is
crack?
going to have like her eye just sort of glued to the to the crack and just watching
Yeah.
Ms. Foam. Like, what does it look like from the outside? She's decided to like just commune.
Do we do like a
down?
Scooby-Doo head stack, but it's just our eyes in the crack?
Yeah, what does it look like from the outside, Ms. Foam, when you are talking to nature?
What was it? Because especially in this form, since it's wild shape. Okay, it looks like her. It's almost because she is a toon and she has pretty like stark colors. Like the sort of cell shader style. It looks more watercolory. Like there was a bit where Miss Foam casted a healing spell to revive Tsugi, and it was like watercolor plants. Is that same papery material? And there's no like subtle movements or like stuff animated on her. She is just a still watercolor picture of a ferret holding this toon jar.
My
It's
God,
like
she's been
the
stuck
it's
in a
like the toon
frame.
equivalent of turning to stone kind of situation.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Yeah, so
I
that's
mean,
what you see.
that would be more worrying if Liz did said that we have seen Ms. Foam do this before. So when healing Tsugi,
I mean, I don't think to this extent or for this long.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's like it's a sign that like this is a thing that she has chosen to do at least. Like this is Ms. Foam doing a magic.
Mm-hmm.
So like. And it doesn't look like she's actively fighting anything.
No, but she has been still for a very long time now.
Yeah, so concern, but not. If the other two are going to get fidgety, then Frankie's very much of the opinion that no, just leave it for a bit.
Tsugi isn't fidgety at all. Tsugi, like, if there's an issue, Miss Foam is gonna have to squawk, or it's gonna have to be a full hour before anything happens. Right now, he's just watering his daffodil and feeding Noko, which you guys don't want to know what Noko eats, so we're gonna keep the camera away from that. But it's only been 20 minutes in his mind, rather than it's been a full 20 minutes.
Okay, so what happens when it hits 30 minutes?
Can Biff see the water? Or the liquid?
Yes, you can.
Okay, she's entranced.
Okay, that's fair.
That's what
You
she's
know what?
doing.
That's fair, though.
Okay. I think it's probably going to be. I reckon it's going to be about 45 minutes realistically that the length that conversation goes on for. So not ridiculously long, but also considering how short that conversation actually was. 45 minutes is a while.
It feels like a good long time.
We're definitely fidgeting at this point.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Tsugi is like trying to figure out, okay, where exactly is the parts of the wall that supports the wall, and he has no idea. But he's finished watering the daffodil. He's finished taking care of Nuko. It's past 20 minutes. It's now minute 45. He doesn't know how to figure out how the weight is distributed, but he's giving himself something to do so that hopefully in theory he can say Biff punch this specifically and then squirrel through.
Okay.
Mhm.
Give me a fucking investigation roll.
Ooh, all right. Investigation. That's
If this
only a
works.
+1.
If this happens.
Great.
That's a nat 20. You know exactly where to punch on the wall.
You know exactly where to punch. You found this
Okay.
one bit that seems to be quite weak but has a lot of stronger rocks around it that'll hold it up, so you reckon it'll make a nice archway if you get Biff to punch exactly there.
Okay, can I also extend that investigation to take another peek at Miss Foam and see that Miss Foam isn't in distress, or is that only for the hole punching?
That's just for hole punching. Investigation will go for like the specific clue finding as opposed to perception checks, which would be checking on Miss Foam. But no, I reckon it's just as you find this and you're kind of getting, okay, are we gonna have to use it? That's when you hear the whole clatter, clatter, clatter of glass being dragged along the rocks again, and Miss Foam reappears.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh. How long? What were you doing? You
45 minutes long. Not that I was counting. I wasn't counting.
That is surprisingly specific. What were you doing, Ms. Foam?
I can't make a ferret sound. That's all you hear, though.
All right, you're still a ferret.
Hang on, I am researching ferret sounds. I will provide holy work for you. I'm dead serious.
I need to hear this.
Yeah.
I need to hear
We
this.
need to
Quite-
know what a ferret
Quite
sounds
upset.
The entire game is on hold until we hear the ferret noises.
Yep.
Jamie, please
Hang
tell me.
on.
like.
Actually,
Yes.
So far, I've only heard sniffing, which is
that's okay.
They definitely do that.
Yeah, they
Mhm.
do a lot of sniffing.
oh my god, come on! Oh, it's
Oh, kind of like
Sorry.
squeaky barks.
Sorry.
so sort of like that.
Please
That's the
do
best that I've got from this video.
Do that again?
Please do that again. I beg of you.
Okay, so it's
It sounds like a puppy. You sound like a
I'm
little
so
dog.
happy. I'm like delighted.
Please take a point of inspiration for that
Thank
alone.
God.
While
Thank
you're
God.
doing it,
'cause
I'm
I'm
just gonna go grab my coat. Hang on.
Yeah, one sec. Jay's just gotta go get
It's
warm.
cold in here.
which one gets inspiration?
You.
You!
You made the noises.
For looking
You
up
made
and
the
then
noise.
making those noises twice.
I have 2 points of inspiration again!
Well, then you better get using them.
Stepped up to the bit.
Important Foley work!
Look,
It's so important.
at least, like, you guys know now for a fact that if you're ever in need of an inspiration point because your rolls are going really bad one session, you just gotta make me some weird noises.
Excellent.
Okay, real quick, since Jay is gone, Dee Dee, did I sound even close? Yes, Dee Dee's in the audience. Yes, Dee Dee, I'm calling you out because you specifically said that you've got a pet ferret. Was I
Please.
close? It's okay if the answer is no. I can take criticism.
We need a review for the second. Yes! Spot on!
What's this?
Excellent.
Dee Dee owns a ferret.
Look in the hazelnut
Oh my
gallery! I
God.
can't believe this!
Thank you, Dee Dee, for joining today. This was perfect.
Oh my god.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Ferret expert said that my noises were pretty spot on.
Pretty
Ferret
good.
approved!
Thumbs up from the ferret owner.
I love
Okay, I'm
you
going
guys
back
so
to-
much.
I love the draft house. Only in the draft house could this absolute nonsense happen. I love this. Thank you, Doody, for coming and joining. This is the perfect timing. Anyway, okay, we've got everyone back. That's the
Yeah.
noises that Ms. Foam makes. Back to you
Got-
guys.
Got the crystal liquid, you know.
Does she like just put it in her own hammer space? Does she like try to pull it over towards Tsugi?
And she's just, you know, first, I think she'll try and put it into her own hammer space.
Does she go find a couch to put it behind?
No, she like half drags it behind like a rock, half like
I'm
just
Biff.
just kind of like throws herself onto it like several times because the sort of cavern hole is like in the sort of the belly of the ferret, so it's just
Full
trying.
Glendale.
Yeah, it's that Glendale vibe.
Oh my god.
I think it eventually gets in though.
Amazing. Okay, eventually, yeah, you managed to get this thing in your hammer space. How long does wild shape last again?
Okay, it's an hour, and that
Okay.
was 45 minutes.
Yeah, so you've still got 15 minutes of getting to be a ferret. Is there any mischief you want to get up to, or what do you guys want to just head for the exit?
Phew, she would still remain as a ferret, but she has no mischief, but she still remains as a ferret is the issue.
I mean, that's fine. She can be a ferret.
Man, you should have asked for directions. Like maybe not
Yeah.
actually, since it would have taken even longer, and then horrible things might have happened. But also, probably should have asked for the way out.
I mean, Miss Fo thinks she knows the way out. Also, issue is that she is a ferret. Yeah.
Hey, little buddy, little pal, little friendo, my little gal, my little non-gendered scrumple, blorbo from my show. Hey.
Blorbo from my caverns.
Blorbo from my caverns.
Sorry.
Hey.
I'm still hung up on non-gendered scrumple.
My non-gendered scrumple. Hey,
Voice, I am in danger.
Excuse me while I go change my nickname.
okay. Tsugi is ever sidling closer to Ms. Foam now that she's got the actual vial in her space. Like, so about that dart and about that extra little vial I gave you for the 60-40 split of gold. Yeah, how about that?
Okay. I did forget about this dart, and so this phone.
Of
So
course.
She had a lot going on.
there was a lot going on. But I also think it's very funny if she like holds up a poor Tsuki, like hold on, and runs back into the hole.
Goes
Wait,
to
no,
go-
go back in! It's too
Wait.
late. Miss Foam has already gone back in.
And
Tsuki's
she
like,
will
Just
she
to
will
grab the
look for the
dart.
dart. Just the dart.
The thing is, you have to go like all around the outside of this lake, so you're gonna be running for a little bit because like
Please don't
ferrets
turn
can
back.
Zoom.
Please
But they
don't get
can't.
stuck in the cavern.
Oh god.
Can
I think I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice, and I'm gonna say you managed to get the dart. Are you going to be dragging the dart back, or do you put it in your hammer space?
Oh, don't
The
drag it.
dart is smaller than the jar, so it's going in the hammer space.
Okay.
So she just like jumps on the dart and then just runs off.
Okay, I think what happens is the amount of time that it takes for you to run around this entire lake as a ferret is as you kind of launch yourself back through the crack to get with everyone else. That's what just as your wild shape ends.
Amazing.
You are back to being your regular square self.
A hand comes out and she hands you the dart.
I need you to imagine that at this point, Frankie is probably like grabbed Tsugi by the collar, shaking him around. Biff doesn't know what's going on, but Frankie
doesn't
has
know what's
been
going
yelling
on.
at him the entire 15 minutes.
Yes.
And he's sort of like just like knelt on the ground because that's where he was when he was talking to his non-gendered scrunky. And he hasn't moved. He's just been staring at the wall crack in horror. And then Miss Foam comes back, leaps through, looses wild shape, literally, like, as she's squirming out of the last bit, and just hands him the dart, and he's just like,
You broke him.
Just like grabs his hand, puts the dart in it, pats it, and just continues.
Well, I hope that was worth it. What do you say, Tsugi? Begins with a T?
Biff's gonna smack him.
Why is everybody hitting me all the time?
It worked a little bit before.
Does it work this time? Does it fix it?
Tsugi puts the dart in his hammer space. Hang on.
I love that he just can't stand people being nice to him.
Yeah, no, I don't think he says anything to Frankie or Biff or Miss Foam. I think he's literally speechless. Like, his mouth keeps opening and he keeps making he keeps trying, but literally nothing as a full word comes out of his mouth. So he's just walking back after Miss Foam, just sort of like shell-shocked. Just
Tsugi.
like, what the fuck, what the
Tsugi.
fuck, what the fuck?
Biff smacks him again.
Just gonna keep hitting him.
Look, he deserves it.
He's not responding.
Yeah, he's kind of broken. Shake the
We
man.
broke him again. We gotta make it better.
Smack him more!
Make rattle noises.
Just pick him up and shake him.
No, all of his stolen goods! No!
The pottery, the crockery. Okay, where's
I think
Miss Foam's?
Tsugi's broken again.
Oh God.
So, he's going to be normal by the time the next scene rolls around. Biff can smack him as much as she wants because he does deserve it. I literally cannot figure out how to end this
No, it's
RP.
just the goof. It's just the goof. It's just the close the scene goof.
Yep, no, it's good.
Which we just kind of head back the way we came. We've got to get back up the goddamn thing, haven't we?
Well, good news, you don't actually have to get back up to the pit because there was a fork in the road before, so you are going to be travelling another 10 minutes. I will note you've now gone through just under 3.5 torches.
Oh, we got loads.
So
I am keeping track.
Wait, how many? Wait, of your torches or of both torches? Biff has used 2 torches, and I think she might have had another one lit.
yeah, you would have had to light another one
Okay,
while
so
Ms.
Biff
Foam
has
was
used
frozen.
3 torches.
Yeah. You have been in these caves for not including the hour that you had a short rest because you burnt other shit then. But yeah, you've been in like 3 hours 20 minutes, so
Yep, got it.
But yeah, you guys head back up the head back up the path that you came through. And you get to a point of there being a fork in the road. There is one tunnel leading off to what you guys would be the left, and there is the tunnel that leads up and up and to your right, and that was the one that you came down before. But again, it's a sheer drop.
Well, I mean, we don't want to climb back up the thing, right? Because that just takes us back the way that we came. And I don't know about anybody else in the party. I don't want to put anybody through the horrifying underwater hurdle again.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. Because Miss Foam is like, well, part of her is willing to cast the spell again, elevator go up, but if people like are discussing that in character, she will follow if people want to take the other fork route.
Tsugi definitely, when reminded that there is another option that doesn't require going through the underwater route. It's definitely like we're not going to do through the underwater route. We're not.
Yeah, like
Okay.
Frankie doesn't want to nearly drown somebody again. Too
Not
typical.
going through the underwater route.
So-
Not going. Not
yeah,
going
Biff
down the
readily
underwater
agrees.
Okay, other way.
Okay, so you travel for another 5 minutes. Tsugi, I think you are the one person to really notice this because you actually have decent passive perception. Ms. Foam, you also notice it because you are closer to the ground, and also you know to kind of feel out for it now. You notice as you are walking up through these tunnels, you're having a slightly easier time of it than before. It might just be because this is a new tunnel and it's genuinely a little bit shallower, a little bit wider, like easier to squeeze through, less like rocks all over the ground, but so it might just be that, but it does feel like it's a little bit easier than before. This, however, abruptly stops when you get to the end of the tunnel and you find yourselves at a dead end.
Oh.
Well.
Mm. Oh.
Ms. Foam, can I please get another nature check real quick?
Yeah. Teach me. Go.
19.
Do you really have, like, no pluses or anything to nature?
None.
No,
None.
You're a druid!
So
Yeah,
you
but
have-
isn't nature like an intelligence stat
Yeah.
instead of a
Yes,
It
wisdom
is.
yeah, that
one?
is true.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Which is nonsense.
I think
Miss-
it's like
I mean,
knowing
Miss
what
Foam,
plants are
in that-
edible.
Yeah.
Nature to me has generally been more about like the taxonomy of
Yeah.
different things.
Mm.
But survival is like right if you got herbs,
Yeah.
or like medicinal herbs or whatever. Nature is knowing, oh, this is,
This
X,
one.
Scientific name.
and you can use it to make a salve to cure Y.
Yeah, kind of
um,
that it does make sense, but at the same time, I'm just kind of like, sometimes
If you mix
these
it
things
in
are
with
not
2
named
parts
great.
this and 3 parts that. But survival generally to me has been, oh, I know this herb and use it for burns or whatever. But it's
Yeah.
like it's not knowing the taxonomy, but knowing the use.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no, that's fair. But still, these things aren't named great.
No.
Anyway, that was a 19, which is plenty enough that you can tell that, like, yes, there is a dead end here. This definitely does feel like completely a dead end. You also get a little bit of feeling in your gut that there's something shifting around.
Oh no. Like ongoing?
Yeah, ongoing or behind
Uh,
or forward.
ongoing.
Okay.
So, and
Uh.
when I say shifting around, I mean like these rocks feel like they are shifting around.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
So do we want to go bust through this wall or?
I don't believe that is the course of action we should take. And I believe that these caves are moving. And it may change the path that we took before.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
good.
You, you, you're saying that like it's a good thing. I'm not the only one who doesn't think that that's a good thing, right?
It's
Tsugi,
just you go.
Tsugi, out of the corner of your eye, there was a, like, fucking hairline crack that wasn't there before, in the wall, and has now gone from being hairline to, no, that does actually seem to be a crack between 2, bits of rock, and it seems to be growing.
Oh no, okay, we're turning around. Everybody move. Move. Do people listen or do they bicker?
Is he
Important
moving
question.
back?
He's moving back the way they came from this dead end.
I mean, is there like
I mean,
any
yeah, Biff will move.
is there any like
Mm.
earthquake noises going on, or is it just like, or is this kind of more like a
Roll me perception.
oh good, that thing that I'm so good at.
Yeah.
I can't just like, know
can't tell.
whether
I've
something's
got to see if your hearing's any good.
You might have some cotton in your ears. Oh no, wait, that's hair.
Oh, burned.
16. Ha.
Okay, a 16 is enough that you can't quite hear it as much as feel it. There's
Okay.
this very slight, almost rumble that you can feel through the pads of your paw/hoof, and you can feel in the rocks around you. Whenever you put your hand on a rock to kind of push your way past something, you can feel very deep rumblings as things are shifting.
Okay, but this isn't like it's not like a sort of a seismic shit's gonna start dropping from the ceiling kind of.
No.
Okay, yeah. So then, Frankie is gonna stay put and wait for whatever movement is going on to finish what it's doing.
Yeah.
Terrible, horrible question that is probably already in Kai's mind after this, but I have to state it even though I don't want to. Does this mean that Frankie and Ms. Foam are on one side and Biff and Tsugi are on another as things finish shifting? Because of Tsugi's paranoia.
Things are going slow enough. When I say like things are going, I mean like it takes a minute for things to widen by an inch. So it's not like, oh no, sudden crack in the floor. I mean, there was a crack in the wall at where the dead end was. This floor is still solid beneath you guys.
Oh, hooray! So yeah, we're not gonna be split up.
No.
Yet. Tsugi. Yeah. Here's the thing. Tsugi is now flipped the fuck out. He's not. You're gonna have to convince him to come back on that side and let the cave do its thing. He doesn't want to go in the water. But he doesn't trust this either. And at this point, he's had like 2 separate instances of very, very high emotions. One being full on shutdown, and the other being 45 minutes of waiting for a friend that seemed to be stuck in place. Ms. Foam, Frankie, you guys are gonna have to convince him. Biff, you could probably just say, hey, come back here, and
just pick him up.
Okay. Biff picks Tsugi up.
Carry him under your arm again.
Stop him from running away.
So here's the thing, that does work, and I wish I could RP this, but my brain is right now feeling like molasses. But he's just squawking the whole time. And if, you know what, I'm not even gonna make you guys roll insight for this, because you guys have seen him have 2 separate emotional breakdowns. There is a genuine edge of terror in his squawking.
Oh boy.
But I feel like just for the sake of this, he probably can't get out of Biff's grasp.
Oh, just for the sake of... He couldn't get out of Biff's
No. I need you to shut up, okay? Look at me. Mock, look at me. Shut up. Here's the thing. Biff has held a lot of people who didn't want to be held, and also I want this to happen. Tsugi does not. So please, force Tsugi to let this happen. Please, just this once.
Yeah, no, she probably like adjusts her grip and kind of like, okay, I can't think of a better way to describe this. So this is not in like a bad way, but she kind of adjusts her grip and like shushes him and like pats his back like he's a child.
Aww.
But like not in a malicious way, like just a very like.
This is so good. This is so good.
Just right. Just like just hold he gentle like hamburger.
Yeah. She holds him gentle like hamburger.
Hi, what happens is Tsugi has his 3rd meltdown of the day.
Excellent. I'm just waiting for him to like have a nap now, because meltdowns are very exhausting.
So exhausting. He hasn't had a nappy and he needs one.
Meanwhile, Ms. Foam, Frankie, what are you doing as you kind of realize this? Frankie, you do not see the hairline crack in the wall until someone has pointed it out at you, if they're going to point it out. But Ms. Foam, you do notice that, yeah, there is a crack that is no longer hairline. It's now like an inch or so wide.
I think she got caught up in the moment where the division of run and stay put kind of happens. But she does kind of like she's literally in between Frankie and where Biff and Tsugi are. She is also struggling to reach for words for some reason.
God,
She's
that's
the
how it
type.
is, huh?
Yeah, but she just kind of like you probably saw her go into run mode, which is like she has these spindly sort of dark legs.
She pulls
And
up the bottom of her form like a skirt, and there's
Yeah.
these legs.
The sort of the buggish thin legs, but then they kind of like slowly fold back in underneath, and she just kind of stay put. I wish she could vocalize, but she is just sitting here, boys.
That's
Just
fair.
gonna wait patiently.
I'm guessing that she didn't wind up telling anyone about the conversation that she had with the cave.
I think we
Not
could-
in our RP of it.
Nope.
Yeah, there hasn't been an RP of it. I
Now you guys understand why Tsugi is flipping the fuck out that the cave
no.
is moving.
Yeah. And she doesn't know how to. She doesn't know where to begin to say. Oh yeah, I spoke to the cave and it said, yeah, just get out, leave.
I mean, she could just say that.
She could.
It
but
told
she
us to
hasn't-
fuck off.
Would she? Would she is the
No, I
operative
know.
question.
Like, she doesn't have to explain her. She would just be like, I spoke with the cave.
I spoke with a cave. It's chill.
She doesn't have to go into deep explanation.
Yeah.
If you want to, obviously go ahead. I'm just,
No.
if that's
That
what's
has.
tripping you up.
I mean, that's no. I think the way that she could phrase it is, because she said before the shapes are shifting, and she would also say, we came here for specific things, and the cave understands that, and also wants us to get out swiftly.
Ah, well, there.
Give us
We
phone
and the
notes.
cave agree, I think.
It's okay. Pat, pat.
Pat.
Does anybody? Okay. First, let me promise this is actually a good thing because this is going to sound intimidating. Does anybody want to just look at Tsugi?
Oh yeah, Miss Foamwood.
So he has passed out.
Holding him.
Oh no!
Aw, shit.
He's
Oh,
gone.
it is
What is-
fine.
He's
Hang
having
on,
a
hang on.
sleep. He's having a sleep.
Everybody's sort of like, oh shit, has he flipped the fuck out? No, he's literally not like fainted. As Biff is just literally holding him, he's literally just eyes closed, hanging limp. He's so tired, and this has been so much. It's like wringing a wet towel and then flopping it over a fence post.
I
He's
was gonna say,
just
Biff probably like holds him by one arm for a second and like wiggles him like a piece of laminated paper.
Is this
And
an
just goes back
attempt
to
to
holding
wake
him.
him up?
No.
Or is this just a goof?
No, it's a goof.
Okay. For the goof, he stays completely asleep. You can feel free to carry him however you want now that you know he's asleep. He's literally been just so wrung out by all of
buddy.
this that he literally just, as he was protesting, just sort of like had 2 seconds where he stopped protesting, and in those 2 seconds he fell asleep because he's so
Conked out.
exhausted.
Baby.
It was the confusion when Biff started like patting him nicely.
the brain was like, I am out.
So this is the
Everybody
last
has been
straw.
nice to him. The only reasonable answer to this is to sleep and it'll go away in the morning.
I mean, that's a mood.
Yeah.
Pass out. Goodbye.
Okay, so Tsugi's unconscious. Ms. Foom
That's fine.
apparently talked to the cave.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
That sounds right.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, cool.
I mean, it's like, yeah, again, like, we know that this place is, alive. We've got no reason to think that, you know, it's particularly devious.
No.
So,
Biff
like,
will stand and wait for instruction.
yeah.
Okay, so this is the point where I tell you that it's massive cave-in. And
Shut up! No!
Damn. Shut
Tsugi was right the whole fucking time.
Vindication.
Alright. No, you guys continue. There is still just that deep rumbling, and again, it is very slow, and you get a little bit of a sense that it is purposely slow to avoid any sort of cave-in, so
Oh,
as
it's been
various things
nice.
rearrange. And I'm gonna say, Ms. Foam, you're the one that gets this with your nature check. to lean more into the intelligence side of that role and everything. It's like, oh yeah, this is trying to avoid there being any mishaps, any falling rocks, because everything else around you does kind of just stay reasonably still as you watch a new tunnel open in front of you. So you are no longer like, this place slowly stops being a dead end as a new tunnel is made, and it's still pretty narrow. Frankie and Ms. Foam can probably get down it fine. Tsugi would have a fine time if he were conscious. Biff, it's gonna be a bit of a squeeze for you unless you guys.
That's
feel
not
like,
unusual.
Yeah.
Aw.
But like, if you guys can either, like, from when you first got to that dead end, it's either you can wait about like 10-15 minutes, and it will be enough of a thing that you can just squeeze through, but Biff will have trouble, or you can give it half an hour and you'll have like a proper passageway.
I mean, we're not sure on time or light yet, so I would say wait for a little bit just so that Biff doesn't have to risk getting stuck.
Miss Fine, Miss Fine, Miss
Miss
Foam
Fine.
is fine with waiting. There's the
Sibling,
sentence.
sibling, 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 sibling.
You've heard of Miss Foam. Now get ready for Miss Fine.
Miss Fine.
Making
Oh,
notes
God.
for a late season, for like a late campaign villain. Okay. You guys, you wait for
Biff just
a
stands.
half hour as this bit by bit opens, and it's a good thing that you did wait, because even once this little section has opened, the crack still needs to kind of go through a fair bit of the rock. And eventually you come out to what seems to be the other side, because the walls are no longer moving, and the moment that you do step out, the rumbling kind of stops, and the caverns are still once again.
Okay.
And wait, I know that it's definitely not Frankie. Biff and Ms. Foam, who has the highest passive perception out of you two?
Hi.
Oh, God damn it! I put the person with passive perception asleep!
It's probably not Biff.
Why
Miss
have
Foam
I
has a
done this?
13.
Druid would wanna
It's
have
fine.
any
It's
amount
the
of
wolf
wisdom.
leg, but Snail's the wolf leg.
Yeah. So Miss
What's
Foam,
what's his phone's passive wisdom
Yeah,
or passive
13.
perception?
13.
Yeah, Biff has 10.
Yeah. Okay. A 13. Okay, I will be nice to you and give this so you can get out of the caves before
Don't
the end of
give
this
us
session.
the pity points.
Please give us the pity point.
I will say,
We want to have a timeline.
Ms. Foam, you get the slightest hints of a breeze ruffling some of your leaves.
Ooh. An exit. And she will just get up and start skirtling through the cave.
Skirtling.
Skirtling.
love
Through the
Skirtling.
cave.
Okay.
Oh, I love her so much.
Yeah.
All right, you're going for 5 minutes when you meet a fork in the passageways, and I'm gonna say, because again it's only a 13 passive perception, you cannot tell where the breeze is coming from anymore. But there is a path leading down very slightly and off to your left, or another path more or less on the same level that is off to your right.
She can't feel the breeze anymore. Can she try and like test which way the breeze is though? Like more actively look out for it?
Yeah, give me a perception roll.
Yeah. So +3.
Lick one of your horrible fingers, hold it
Hold
up.
it up.
24. Okay, no,
Fucking hell.
you can feel exactly where this breeze is coming from, and in fact 24 is high enough that you'll be able to more or less follow this out as you completely ignore the passageway on the left and you head to your right. And then not only can you feel the breeze, you also recognize where you are. You are actually not too far from the entrance. And when I say not too far, I mean it's another 15 minutes walk, but you were down
Too
this
far.
pathway before. In fact, if you go off in like one direction, that's nearing the weird slopes that you had to scrabble up before. But no, if you head back, 15 minutes walking, and you can guide the rest of the party. And congratulations, you've made it back to the entrance of the caverns.
We
You're
have
outside.
solved
We
your
did it.
cave puzzle!
Yeah.
Nice.
It only
solved
took
the
us
cave puzzle.
over 3 sessions.
It's fine.
I
It's
mean-
so cool.
Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
not
I
bad.
mean, like,
Not bad.
considering that it's essentially a mini dungeon, yeah, I think that's fair.
I mean, yeah, you did a good job. Please subtract, call it 5 torches for your inventory, whoever's torches they were.
Okay. Well, I've used 3, so.
Uh,
Sugi, you want to take the other 2?
Yeah. He's unconscious, so you can just
Well,
Do
I just
whatever
mean
you
mark
want.
it on your sheet.
Yeah, no. I got it. Don't worry.
Oh,
We have
I-
Goose here.
we have goose and gags.
you did good. Congratulations, you made it. And you made it, and you got 2 whole items checked off
2
your list.
whole
We
items!
did
And
it.
you didn't even die. Congratulations.
We
Yeah.
didn't even die. We
even
didn't have to fight
die.
the rocks. We're so good.
We didn't even run into that horrible, like, scuttling
Yeah,
thing
there
that
were-
I saw Kai bring up
There were
the stat block for that thing about 3 different times.
Amazing.
Really hoping to clobber us
there
up with
are
it.
3 whole points of interest that you completely missed.
Oh!
Nice. We did it,
Nice.
guys.
One of them was an NPC, one of them was a monster, and one of them could have got you a shit ton of money.
Oh! How did we miss literally everything?
You didn't miss literally everything
Fine.
because you managed to find the lightning crystals, so congrats for that at
I'm
least.
mad. I want to know what the NPC
Listen.
was. Did you make
Listen.
them up for this cave? Or...
Yeah, specifically for made them up for this cave.
Okay, well,
We
I'm
will
glad we
never
don't
know.
not miss somebody that already know that might have been fun. But...
So here's
listen,
the
they
thing.
were
Kai
already
just
dying
gets
in
to
there anyway.
reuse
They
us
were
later
malicious to the
and taunt
cave,
them
and
with
they
us
belong
now.
to the cave now.
Okay, right. Can one of you go first? One of you needs to go first because you both just talked
Sorry.
right over each other.
Snail,
You
you
could go first, Bach.
No, I was gonna say the NPC is stuck in that cave. It was malicious to the cave. It belongs to the cave now. We probably
Yeah,
could
the
have saved that
cave-
person's life, but is it really worth saving if they were bad to
Nah.
the cave?
Excuse me, she works there.
Oh shit, she works there.
Myler XP.
Okay.
No.
Aww.
She's fine.
I was just saying Kai gets to reuse these assets that they
Cave.
specifically made
Cave.
for this cave in another story, but also gets to taunt us now because we don't know when they will come up.
And with this, I can close down Blender and my weird ass 3D map that
Oh
none
yeah,
of you
your
could
weird map that we
identify.
saw like very briefly.
Your computer can
couldn't make
breathe
sense
properly
of?
now.
Yeah, my computer can breathe. Yeah. Congrats, you did it, and I think this is probably a good point to do
Take a-
mid-session break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do
Mid-session
this
break.
fucking break.
Mid-session break.
People who need drinks or snacks or bathroom, this is the time.
Wicked.
I can't believe in Arc 2, y'all have already got Tsugi through 3 separate meltdowns. I can't believe this. You were supposed to be passive, and then you decided you were going to be a bastard, and I was like, yeah, okay. And now you're just an emotional wreck. I was expecting like 4 campaign arcs later for you to be an emotional wreck.
Isn't that always the way?
No, this is great. This is like Snail. Aren't you the one that has been complaining to literally all of us that you want to skip and fast forward the character arcs so we can get to the trauma already?
Oh,
It's
have
fine.
they gone?
Deafening silence.
It's okay. It's alright.
Oh, I think we've lost them.
Snail!
Can you not hear me?
No. We couldn't hear you for like a good period.
I was saying shh.
Oh,
Not go through.
The shh did not go through.
I'm just
Pick
gonna
it
take
up.
my headphones out real quick. I need a sec.
Yeah. Jay's taking a breather. I'm going to eat. I'm gonna make some bad audio and eat nuts. So
Crunch.
Make noises.
Bites.
Make noises.
I'm gonna go get
I
water.
need fucking sugar boost.
All right, I will be right back too.
Mm-hmm.
You could mute the recording.
Nah, I'm gonna make this specifically Jay's problem for when they're coming back and
Nice.
editing all this shit.
It's fine. I just cut it out in one big block.
I realized you can mute the device that's recording,
Yeah.
like while it's still recording. So that's fun. It's good for me to know.
Glad everyone's having fun. We're out of the Hell Cave now.
Okay, I'm actually gonna be right back.
So anyway, I
I
can't
return.
believe you guys have already unlocked Tsugi's Zuko. People are nice to me, so I have to go into a coma
Uh-huh.
achievement.
Yeah. Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I will be emo about this. Not once, but twice in
Yeah, we did it.
the game. All of you have seen Tsugi react very negatively and then supported him. The first time was obviously at the pool, but afterwards, Frankie said that he had a good plan.
Too many
Ms.
positive
Foam,
interactions at once.
Ms. Foam went back just for his dart, which the only reason that she would do that is because he cared about it. There has to be some other reason because he can't.
Alternative.
he cannot.
Motivation.
He can't, there has to be some other reason. She has to want something from him or something, because there's no way that somebody would sacrifice the last 15 minutes of their wild shape
Being a
just to
ferret.
get him that dart, which he doesn't even really care about because they think he cares about it. And then as he's flipping out and doesn't understand why everybody is acting so calm and the cave is going crazy, Biff just pats him on the head like it's going to be okay. He literally, I can't believe y'all are already unlocking this route of Tsugi's inner turmoil. This is amazing.
You know, for Sugi's sake, he could just write off Biff being calm as she's just stupid.
But you misunderstood. So here's the thing. He absolutely could. Right now, he is extremely emotionally hyped up, which is why currently he hasn't. In the future, when he's trying to forget
When
that
he's
this ever
rationalizing
happened,
it.
in the future, when he's trying to forget this ever happened because he was vulnerable,
Yeah.
he will say it's just because Biff is stupid, not because Biff didn't want me to be scared.
I mean, both can be true. Why not both?
¿Por qué no las dos?
She's
can't believe-
multi-dimensional.
She has many facets.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe you guys have already unlocked all of these emotions for my little stupid scrungy. My bastardous little man's. Idiot extreme. He's the true scrungy. You need to pick him up underneath his arms and gesture with him.
Jay still needs a couple of minutes, but
Okay.
hello, I am here.
Welcome back. You missed me talking about how I can't believe you guys have already unlocked this level.
No, I was listening. And I'm so proud of us.
I am so proud of you guys. I literally can't believe this. Like,
It's so good.
he's supposed to have had his walls up for so long that it's hard to beat them down. And then you guys were just nice to him. And he's like, I can't handle this. I'm gonna fucking pass out.
Consider how this group is when it comes to doors and or walls and stuff, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's not... What, like it's hard?
Yeah.
Damn, it do be like that, huh?
Mhm.
Wow. I picked the exact party that was going to look at all of his inner walls and go, okay, but what's inside there? And just batter them down within an arc and a half.
Yeah. And it's great.
I was trying to find the gif of the person who's like gesturing with the ferret in his hand. I didn't find that. But I did find this.
Well, I mean, like,
I love
Lewis made the gif Lewis did the gif like just a little bit above.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I literally missed it. Oh, there it is, yeah.
But like this, we do love the dancing ferret.
Okay, hang on. I am literally going to screen cap
That's
what
amazing.
Lewis said and put it in our Izakai group chat and then pin it
I love
because
that.
that's literally what has happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say no. We should stick that on the actual fucking Oddyssey server that we've got that we haven't unleashed.
That we haven't
to-
shared.
Yes, I will do that right now. There's general. Can I put it in fan art? Because
Yeah.
that's kind of fan art.
You know
That's
what?
close enough. Yeah, go
Yes.
for it. Hell yes.
Excellent.
We love you, Lewis. You're the best.
Good evening.
Hello.
Should I make another one for like a goofs?
I mean, like, yeah, either goofs or quotes or anything like that. Honestly, it's
Yeah,
our
good idea.
server and we can do what the fuck we like with it.
Our house
Yeah.
now.
I kind of don't want to have a lot of channels, honestly.
Yeah, it gets overwhelming quickly.
Like what I have is kind of like what I consider kind of the essential bunch.
But having
2 channels for us, one for people to talk in, one to post things in so they don't get lost in the roll zone, and then like a general, and then if someone wants to share fan art. Like that's all we need.
The essentials are here.
Minimalist Discord server.
We don't need more. Minimalism.
It's
very
not even
important.
minimalist, honestly. If it was minimalist, there'd be like general.
It'll
Don't.
be general
You
and
get
the
one.
Odyssey zone, and that's it.
Yeah.
One text
I
chat,
just
one
remembered
voice
that
chat.
y'all have literally given him a character design. I'm losing my mind. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm literally just still right here with the fact that y'all have broken Tsugi down so easily. Y'all have
To his bare
literally already
essentials.
given him 2 character redesigns.
Flutter's eyelashes.
This is the power of the team, you know?
I will be right
Yep.
back, and then when I am back, we shall pick up wherever the
Yes,
fuck
I
we
did.
are.
I unmuted my recording so that it will pick up my voice when we continue. This is a danger that I'm constantly aware of.
I had the opposite thing. Now I see the point where you can mute your mic on Audacity, but my roommate had to speak to me, and I was like, I don't know how to mute, so it should be fine, and it was fine. I just accidentally threw out her peeler when I threw out the bins
Oh no!
because I forgot it was in the thing, so I went to get it back from the bins.
It was on. It was
Okay. Potato peeler in the potato peeler bag that was also in the bin, and then I chucked out the bin, and then she was like,
well,
"Hey,
why was it in the bin?
Because I'm stupid because I peeled the potatoes and I forgot to take it out of the potato bag, and then I was like, I should take out the bins and just chucked out the whole thing, everything in there.
Throw the potato peeler out with the
with
peels.
The potatoes.
Okay, I am back. I am here. Shall we continue? Is everyone good to go?
Yes, party
Mhm.
time.
Yeah.
Party time. Alrighty. So
Yeah, Jade, exactly that.
y'all
Okay,
have managed to get out of the caves. Does anyone feel like waking Tsugi up?
I think he deserves a nap. I think we should just put him like in the cart and let him have a rest.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, that's fair.
Biff probably
in the
goes
cart.
to like smack him again as someone stops her. Almost no one would stop her.
I think an attempt to stop her would be fair.
Oh boy.
Okay, so did you guys stop her or did you guys let her slap?
We stopped her. He's having a nap.
Yeah. You know what? She
Alright,
she
fair
understands.
enough.
She understands nap time. She can respect nap time.
You just have to clarify that it is nap time rather than slap time. Because slap time is
Yes.
eternal, but nap time is temporary.
It'll be slap time later
Yeah.
when we need to wake him up.
Yeah.
Alright. So, does anyone remember what approximate time of day it was when you guys arrived at the caverns? Because I don't.
I think it was
Because it's been
midday.
months.
Well,
think
it was post. We went to, or was that?
No,
That's
because
Anchorland.
It was several days after that.
Yeah. I think it was you guys arrived sometime mid-morning. I'm just gonna
Okay.
go with
I
that.
feel like that's what it was.
I mean, Kai, you can just say whatever time you want is the time we get out.
I mean, because that's the great thing. Because this is Anquel. You're all Toons.
It's
What the
whatever
fuck
time
is time? But yeah, it's been a bit less than 6 hours, so it's gone from being mid-morning to kind of late afternoon. It's not time. It's not evening just yet, but it will be evening very soon. So,
Man, that dungeon felt like it took forever, like 3 months or something.
How many
Several
times can we do this joke? How many times can we do this joke?
Good news is Sleeve Owen is still there with the cart.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Quick retcon. We did in fact put a nose bag on Sleeve Irwin. So,
Okay, that's good. Well,
so Sleeve Irwin has not had to.
not missed any meals.
Has not had to.
Oh,
find any of his
food
own
bag.
breakfast.
Yeah.
But no, it's the excellent news is this horse is far too lazy to actually go trying to run away or
Oh, good.
anything.
Nice.
So he's still there.
Important question.
Mhm.
As Biff was carrying Tsugi over to dump him in the cart, did Sleeve Irwin nuzzle Tsugi? Or was Sleeve Irwin not that attached yet?
I think Sleeve Owen probably did have at least a bit of a go at trying to eat his hair, but because Sleeve Owen still has the nose bag on, didn't get very far.
What's
It's
this
the
affection? Who knows?
counts.
It's a horse. These things cannot show affection.
Oh, rude.
Oh my god.
Rude.
Hi,
Frankie has at least
Controversial
3
horse
siblings
opinion.
who beg
What?
to differ.
what horse hurt you?
All of them. Anyway, yeah, you guys make it back to the cart. What do you guys want to do next? Because we are now back to the point where you guys more or less have control.
I'm going to
And-
happiest place.
Yeah, Toons is fucking... I mean,
No.
that's where we do need to go. We do need to go happiest place.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you do.
What's just the old, I'm going to Disneyland.
Yeah, I'm going
You
to
just won $1
Disneyland.
million. What are you going to do next?
Well, it's because, like, you've just come, like, you've gone Anquil Land, then you've gone Caverns, and so, yeah, next up you do actually have to go to Happiest Place.
And,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Do
We...
So we're
y'all
going
not
to
want to
happiest
like
place.
sleep at a tavern before? Like Tsugi's getting his nap on. Y'all don't want to sleep.
Oh, no,
also
yeah, we're going
before-
to, I
We're
mean,
in
I
the
don't know if there's a
mountains.
tavern nearby, but we're going to definitely camp.
Yeah,
I
we're
just
gonna
wanna
have to rest at
Probably
some
move
point.
a little bit to a better camping spot. I don't think the
Yeah,
entrance
like,
of this
if we've
cave
been
is great
traveling-
for this.
If we've been traveling for more than one day, then, you know, we've probably got this down.
In that case, I mean, the fantastic news is just down the mountain and a little bit to the east, more or less on the road to Happiest Place, is this wonderful little village called Grescoville, which is...
What?
Which
You're
is
laughing. What's the joke?
because this is actually one of my towns. I
Oh,
stuck there.
no.
This was for a fucking a game that I ran a little while back.
Fun.
My
Kai
place.
Immediately
Town,
suspicious.
Kai Town.
So no, this place is actually just a scenic little mountain village. It's a rubber hose place. It's you guys will know. I don't know what fucking season it is in Inkwell currently, but you guys, let's say it's. You know what? Let's call it late spring because we're moving on into summer now, and as you guys are kind of looking around, a lot of the greens kind of seem like the wrong shade of green for this.
Okay,
place.
I
They seem
was
a little
this
bit
game.
washed out.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
I
were
I
this
listened to
game?
this one.
You
Yeah.
were this game, Mod?
N-
Mod?
We
Mod?
are having a real
I
one
was
right
not in
now.
the game. I was not in the game. I listened to it live.
Yeah. No.
Oh, this is the painting one.
Yes.
Yes.
This was the one that Grescoville is
It's a good game.
normally is naturally still stuck in black and white. They never got Technicolor piped over here because it's a really fucking tiny town that just doesn't really have the money to get Technicolor.
Yeah.
But 4 times a year they get help from a shop that actually helps color in the entirety of their little village. But good, they do have a tavern that you guys can stay at for the evening if you wish.
I think that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sugi deserves a bed instead of the...
Do we have to carry him in like
the-
a like a
just
like a
carry him up
baby,
and put him in
or
the bed.
So nice to him. What the fuck?
do we have to carry him in like a kid who's fallen asleep?
I think
Yes,
so,
that's
in
the
the car.
exact vibe.
It's just like, no, he's not injured or anything, just very, very stressed.
Okay, so yeah,
Maybe his pride will be a little injured. But
Oh yeah.
It's fine.
we don't care about that.
Why would we care about pride when we have so much hurt comfort to get through?
Okay, so yeah, you guys, I'm not gonna worry about unless you guys desperately want to do interactions with the innkeeper.
Nah.
We can just skim over this and say that, hey, Tsugi, it's the next day. You have woken up in an unfamiliar bed. You have no idea how you got here, but you are not in a cave at least.
Presumably this is not an unfamiliar circumstance for Tsugi.
Hey,
Tsugi, this is not your beautiful cave.
I mean, like, all of you are right, but you don't have to just say it.
Do I do the joke?
What?
Yes,
I
always.
think I
Do
have
the
to
joke.
Do the joke. Just Miss Foam on the foot of the bed. It's like, hey, you. You're
And she's
finally
smoking a cigarette?
awake."
I hate you all.
It's just supposed to be a Skyrim meme!
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
I'm gonna fucking headache. You're making it worse.
It's what I do best.
I'm sorry, Jen.
I'm sorry.
continue.
I'm so sorry. Liz, I'm so sorry I fucked up your joke. I'm so
No,
sorry.
that made it better.
It was just so
Legitimately,
beautiful.
I thought for a fucking second.
Oh.
Are we done here?
Beautiful
Are we moving
intersection.
along? Are we quite done yet?
I'm so sorry. Continue.
Corral the children.
Okay.
Tsugi pulls the covers back over his head and rolls over.
The only valid response.
Yep.
He's fine.
Full recovery. All it took was one long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Both physically and emotionally recovered.
Yeah, everyone, you get any health and spell slots and all of that.
Oh, amazing.
Cool. Biff did not lose any health nor any spell slots.
No.
Only
I
Miss
mean, you almost drowned, but you know.
Well, yeah, but she didn't take damage. She probably should have. But it's okay.
It's
too late.
fine.
We got to her before she would have taken damage. All it took was a lot of trauma.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, so much has happened in that cave. Like, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, who wants to go to happiest place?
Well, again, we need to meet a guy called Mr. Hugh, I believe. And that's the thing that's on Miss Foam's mind.
Do
Oh,
mention-
do we?
Yeah,
Is
I
that
was
a
gonna
thing?
say, do you mention that out loud while you guys are still in the inn, or like generally around town, or is that just kind of you speaking more out of character than anything else?
No, I feel like that's something that she would have said even like as soon as she left the cave, but she'll reiterate again, like in character, like, are we still making plans to go to happiest place to meet this Mr. Hugh?
I believe so, unless anything else has changed.
I imagine Frankie pulls out like one of those like day by day organizers.
Yes.
Yes.
Bright and like pink and sparkly
Yes.
on the cover, and like
Yes.
checks her notes.
Pen's got a pom pom on the end of it.
Yes.
You know, one of those feathery ones, the little silver bits in it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Like
Did
we're
Biff
eating
say
like we're
who?
eating breakfast or something, and that's
Yeah.
and that's
As you guys are eating breakfast, the like innkeeper's just like coming and helping clearing away some plates in nearby table, and she's like, "Oh, Mr. Hugh, it's like Hugh. Oh, are you talking about the painter man? He truly is excellent. If you are going to go see him."
I believe so. We were told to go to him for paints.
Yes. Oh, Hugh makes the like Hughes makes the most wonderful paint colored in this whole town. Actually, oh, there was some rather odd friends of his last time, but no, it was the color. He's due to come around here pretty soon, but not for a couple of weeks yet. So I reckon if you're going to go see him, I don't suppose you could do us quite a favor and take a couple of these empty tins back. They were a couple that left around here last time, and we can pay you for the favor if you want.
Of course we can help you out. You said that last time, Tsugi has already offered his hand to take the tins, and he's like, you said last time that things were a little, different. What kind of different? Different good? Different bad? Everybody is, like, looking at him weird because he's being really nice until suddenly they realize this is flirtation.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Oh no!
Yeah, alright, so like I have not described anything about what this innkeeper is like. You know what? You get to
I love it.
decide that for yourselves. I'm gonna say they are they, and they.
Kai, you can be so powerful and determine what Tsugi likes right now.
I know I could. The temptation to make
It's fair.
yet another manlet is strong.
No more.
Free. We
Okay.
need the third one now.
No more.
But
Okay.
consider,
Rule of threes.
huge. Just consider.
That is okay. I reckon they are huge. They are wearing a sundress. They do not have any hair that is shaved. They are bald. I have already established like they are mostly rubber hose. I can't be bothered coming up with anything else here because I want to move the
Nice.
game along.
Hi, now I have a crush. Come on now, please.
I am here
That's
to
the
create.
question.
one-off NPCs that everyone will fall in love with. But yes.
Excellent.
So there's like, more different than more just different than anything else. My dad complained about the job they did with the rose bushes, but they were all right. I think they said that Mr. Hugh had a rather nasty cold at the time, and that's why they came across. But they did an all right job. They did give everybody in town moustaches, as you can see.
Yes, well, I was wondering about that.
But you know what? I think it's quite stylish more than anything else. But yeah, I'll be right back with those tins. One moment. And they are gonna head off.
Nice.
Just out back and come back with this massive pile of paint tins that
Nice.
had been used up by the various people afterwards. So, Tsugi, you get to carry those about
Yeah.
now.
Oh, Tsugi's absolutely carrying those about. I'm putting it on his character sheet right now. Tins of paint.
Over encumbered with tins.
Yeah, pretty much.
Many. And Tsugi sort of says, and where exactly were these rose bushes that your father was complaining about? Although I'm sure they could never match your beauty.
Wow.
Oh, they're just next door, really. You can see his wonderful gardens down there. But he's very proud of them, but also very protective of them, if that makes any sense. Though they're rather protective of him too.
I see. Living plants. Mm-hmm. Well,
As
I'm afraid
opposed
that we
to-
must.
As opposed to dead ones?
It's fine.
Sorry, go on.
Frankie? Hey, Frankie. Frankie, look at me. Hey, Frankie. He flips the bird at you.
Oh no.
A bird flies out of the tavern.
Of his sleeve.
Honestly.
He turns back to the innkeeper. It still would be an innkeeper if it's they them.
Yeah.
Right. He turns back to the innkeeper and says, "Well, I'm afraid we simply must bid you adieu, but I'm sure that if there's another time that we can come around, we will definitely be staying in your inn over anything else." And he winks.
I can't wait to see you again, then. It was a pleasure meeting you. And if you ever, you know what? If saying this, you're doing a wonderful favor with the tins. Breakfast is all on me, and she is actually going to slip you an extra slice of cake, Tsugi. It is very delicious carrot cake.
Hey.
So good. And he definitely doesn't visually lord it over everybody the entire time he's eating the cake.
Can I also a piece of cake?
You know what? You're nice, and the innkeep can vibe with as this
Two
is
big
small
people?
small town. Or they're always happy to get news in from other places, and you are very friendly. So absolutely, darling. Let me just grab that one for you, and you will get it. Wrapped
Large
up in a
people
napkin.
solidarity.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, wait, Kai, please. Let Biff's slice of cake be bigger than Tsugi's.
Oh, it is.
Yes!
Because Biff's bigger.
Isn't he
She gets a bigger piece of cake.
Yeah.
Ratio-wise, you know? It's just numbers.
I love you guys so much.
She doesn't notice, by the way.
It's
She's
fine.
going in on this cake now.
Yeah, excellent.
Frankie
We
is looking...
leave the town.
Yeah, it's just- Frankie is looking unusually disgruntled at all of this going on, by the way.
Damn. Wow.
I can't believe he broke out
I know that you wish you could flirt as well as I could, Frankie, but sometimes things are just, meant for a certain kind of guy. Wink.
Oh, please spare me. She's just going to walk off. She's looking in a very bad mood.
Wow.
Oh, I'll certainly spare you from all the love that I'm getting over here.
Oh, I'm glad he's back to normal.
Back to
He's
being horrible.
definitely not faking being back to normal because he was completely thrown off kilter by the cave.
Yeah, it's fine.
course not.
Definitely
Yeah.
why he's being so aggressively weird.
You should have just left him in the
Definitely.
fucking cave.
No, it's fine. I
But
want to see where he
did
goes.
it.
He's our little scrungy.
He's a little scrunkly boy. Okay, we leave.
Okay, you leave. It is a solid day's ride to get to Happiest Place. So, like, yeah, you leave town in the morning, you get to Happiest Place early evening. I'm not gonna make you roll. Actually, shall I be cruel and make you roll survival to see if you manage to follow directions?
Yes,
properly?
it would be funny.
Okay. Whoever is doing
Tsugi's
the
survival is
navigation.
3.
Miss. I
But-
mean, yeah, Miss Foam has a +5.
Yeah.
Okay,
also-
yeah. Don't forget to guidance yourself, sweetheart.
Yeah. She'll go for this. Plus the lean over plus the for 13. Ooh.
Okay, good news is that is actually high enough because these are properly marked roads and you're heading to a major city, so like there's pointers and everything for it. I can't imagine, like, I
We
have
probably
in my
get
head
there late.
this wonderful, yeah, you probably don't get there till like it's basically nighttime, but I have in my head this wonderful image of so Tsugi and or Biff is out the reins. You guys are taking turns driving. Ms. Foe, you are sitting on Sleeve Owen's head and just doing the GPS thing of turn
Yes.
left in 300 paces.
Only it's in a horrible gravelly misfoam
Yes.
voice.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
And then every so often, because that was only a 13, and this is part of the reason you get a little bit lost and will become a little bit laced, is you have to just do the whole recalculating. Recalculating.
What do you mean you're recalculating? It's a straight road!
Recalculating. Recalculating. Just leave. Sleeve Olive just goes and tries to bite her on the top of the
Make a U-turn.
And that is why
Steve
you
Irwin, I swear to peck!
Okay. So I will be nice and do any of you actually know your way around Happiest Place?
Hell no.
I have.
We've
absolutely
established
no
she's
idea.
not good with directions.
Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. Frankie, you are potentially the only other saver. So Happiest Place is the capital of Giznep. Would Frankie have spent much time here?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe, you know what? Yeah, she's probably got some. She's probably got some family living here. So,
Okay.
if it's like a city or a capital, then like
Yeah,
sorta maybe it's a big place.
it's a big place. Okay. I'll say you know enough to at least get to the main road, and then you guys spend like a solid half hour driving up and down the main road,
Yeah,
desperately
yeah.
trying to figure out where the fuck you guys are going.
Yeah.
Were we given an address, or was it just like go find this person?
I think it was more just go find this person and let.
Nice,
Oh,
thanks,
good.
Fair, to be
thanks,
fair.
Prophet
Thank
and
you.
Tidbit.
Like, to be fair,
Yeah, we can
none of
call
you
them.
Asked, you could call.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we could call them.
We were out
I
the
forgot
cave.
about
We can
that.
call them
Listen,
again.
I'm just saying, since Frankie accidentally mentioned that they have family here, that's a free place to sleep. I'm just saying. It's not because I'm tired. I'm never tired. But I'm just saying, if we need to look in the morning, we could just crash with Frankie's family. They're right here. Or wherever they are.
Well, they might have moved since. I really don't know.
Well, it's worth checking at least.
I wouldn't
Again,
want to bother. I'm not going
free,
to turn up on somebody's
free.
doorstep unannounced.
Well,
Yeah,
it'll
they
be
might get the
announced
shotgun.
when you come in.
What was
Jesus
that?
Christ.
When you turn up unannounced.
Well, yes, that's because you're a thug, not a family member.
Oh.
Okay, well.
Damn.
Does anybody want to roll insight?
Yeah, sure. Whatever. Miss Trump is just watching this.
Anybody
Soap
who's just
operas
watching
when you
this,
have
feel
to
free to
eat.
roll insight.
What is your fucking insight?
God.
God.
Soap operas when you have to.
Ooh, 19.
Yeah.
Nice.
19. I'll wait. I'll wait.
Hang on, yeah, I'm just double checking it. Yep. 14's actually not bad.
14.
Yeah. That's not bad.
Okay, Biff, from the sort of like spill of words that happens afterwards, you get the sense that he genuinely didn't mean it that way. So, you're still free. You can still feel free to be sad and offended because he did say something that was
Wrong.
very stupid, but he's at least trying to make you feel better, and he wasn't trying to say it that way. But my beloved Miss Foam, the way he's talking about family is just it's with a weird kind of distance.
Hmm.
He keeps on talking about how this is obviously what happens. But the way that he's talking about it, it's also kind of clear that he's never done this.
Hmm.
And you sort of get the sense that he doesn't speak to his extended family. So he's
Mhm.
speaking on a hypothetical because Frankie knows this extended family, surely XYZ, but you get the feeling that he doesn't or hasn't ever really interacted with his own extended family, if he even has any. I mean, Toon dynamics, family weird.
Okay, yeah. Um,
But he is speaking out of his ass. That's the most important.
yeah, that's the he just be pulling stuff. Man,
I didn't know he could speak from anywhere else.
Hey,
Got him!
Gaddy.
Destroy him.
Miss from intercepting, but she is also realizing we are just moving up and down the same road.
Oh yeah, the
So-
background's repeating.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just looping. So she will like during this she will tug Frankie when she's not being referred to in the conversation and be like, "Do you still have the stones to speak to the doctors?
Hmm?
For I do not know where we are going."
Yes, no, good point. Would you be so good as to speak to them for me, dear? She is going to hand you the stone.
Oh,
She's like,
old
I need to
woman.
continue
Definitely not
speaking to
because
Tsugi,
Tsugi
actually.
has pissed her off.
So again, speaking over each other.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No, you go. I went last time. Go.
Okay, all I was saying was it's definitely not because Tsugi has thoroughly pissed Frankie off. No, of course not.
We said the same thing with different words.
Hey.
Excellent.
Great minds think alike.
Same brain cell, same
Mhm.
wavelength. That's why we keep interrupting each other.
Uh-huh.
Miss Foam is pressing the sigil on the back of the phone, which does not of the steady speaky, which does not allow it to, go to the other steady speaky. She does not know how to use this device.
Oh
You
no.
could probably try like an Arcana.
Yes.
Yeah. I can't
Make
check
a-
to
make
use
a
the
roll.
stone. Please.
That's straight zero as well.
Oh boy.
Go, Miss Foam. 4.
Oh! Did you break it?
Just, like,
Four,
shake
She
it.
just starts
it's,
talking to it.
it's not
Yeah.
actually low enough for you to outright damage it, but yeah, you think you just talk at it, yeah? You just talk at
Yeah.
it. That's how it works.
You've seen people use it before.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Frankie.
He sounds like a cat who wants to be let in.
Oh.
Just like slaps it. Not to break it, but like pats it and just goes, hello.
Oh god.
Frankie will reach over and you know what? I don't actually know how what the thing even looks like. Do you like press a button on it or what?
I think it's like you press a sigil on it and it works basically.
Yeah, Frankie just reaches
just
over and
works.
sort of
It works.
waves at it.
I'm not establishing how these things work.
Okay.
Somebody else do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, connects it for you.
She does it. She says hello.
Hello. Miss Foam, is that you?
Yes, hello, tidbit. We,
Well, how are you guys going? We haven't heard from you in a number of days. Is everything quite all right?
yes, we have exited the caves. We have retrieved the liquid crystals and a sample thanks to the size of it, a sample of the electrified lightning crystals.
You've already found the lightning?
Yes.
Well, that's fantastic. Oh, that means I've. Well, that does mean I've just spent the past 2 days doing something that I don't have to just like tip it. It's like, is that secret? Yes, sir. It's like wonderful. How's everybody doing over there? Is everything all right? Nobody's killed anyone else, have you? I know
No.
this is a problem
The
sometimes.
sound of bickering in the
Kill
background.
anybody
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, there's active sounds of bickering in the background, but you can hear all of the voices. So
Yeah.
Dr. Boston can assume that they haven't killed each other.
Ah, wonderful, wonderful.
Well, you can
Eh.
definitely hear the two of their voices. Biff is pretty quiet.
Damn. Yeah. Everybody here is in good health.
Ah, wonderful, wonderful. I'm very glad to hear it.
We are currently in the city of Happiest Place, and we do not know the specific location of Mr. Hugh.
I know he is just written down here somewhere. Let me read it. It's along it's just off Main Street. You need to turn left down, and Tidbit will actually give you proper directions.
Hooray!
From over there, and then you just hear Buff in the back going, "Thank you."
Thank gods for Tidbit, honestly.
He is the brain
Tidbit
cell.
is
out of
the
the
best.
pack.
Universal brain cell receiver.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's Tidbit will give you is that going to be enough, or are you still lost? Because if you are lost, we could potentially come up there and meet you there ourselves tomorrow, or
No, those instructions were perfect. Thank you, Tidbit, and thank you, Boffin.
Wonderful, wonderful. It's no problem, my dear. So if you're done there, will we be seeing you tomorrow? You'll be able to get to Toontown by tomorrow, and we can finish this off, I guess. Does that sound good? You guys will be able to make that?
That seems achievable, but we will
Fine.
let you know.
Barring any kind of natural disaster, that is our plan.
Wonderful.
You knock on wood right now. You
Wait.
knock on wood. Knock on the cart right now. Right now. all of you.
me.
I will. You hear the sound of a dust cloud fight.
Well, it seems like you have everything in order. Thank you, Miss Foam, for calling us. We'll make sure we've got everything ready. I was yes, we will see you soon. We will take care, and maybe don't let them actually kill each other. That would be a bad idea. We do need all of your help.
Don't want us to have to bring 2 other people back to life.
I guess Biff is driving. during
Yeah,
this.
I think that's
I think that's what's happening. She's just
yeah, I think
driving.
that's what's happening.
Biff, you can absolutely hear all of this.
Yeah.
Just the act of Miss Foam trying to put the sender stone into the dust clouds,
Turns it
trying
off.
to aim for Frankie and just tries to throw it to her so she has it.
Frankie, make a dex save.
Oh boy.
God.
Can I also make a dex save to try and grab
Fuck.
it from Frankie?
Yes.
Oh, that's a 6.
Oh, I think please,
I
please
miss
do.
it.
I think it bounces off Frankie's head.
Yeah.
And it's
bonk.
whether or not Tsugi manages to grab it.
Oh,
with a
15.
15, yeah. Tsugi, you grab it just after it bounces off Frankie.
Man. Well,
And I turn it off and I go, hey, hey, hey.
Miss Foam goes back to GPS duty and instructs Biff where to go.
Just climbs on the reins back to the head of the horse.
Yeah, back to the head of the horse.
Like it's
Like a
bridge.
moss head.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, so yeah, you managed to find there, and it is definitely, lamps are being lit as you guys drive there, but you managed to get to the store just in time to see a bright red hand flipping the open sign to closed.
Oh,
Can I open the door before he flips it completely to closed?
Yes.
Boom.
Hugh, holy fuck!
Now, I was going to say, actually... you go to open the door. I am actually going to need you to make an athletics roll. This is going to be a strength thing here.
Okay. I can
You're
do that.
talking to Biff Hitley.
No, knock on wood right now, Snail. See? You see why I have to knock on wood?
Oh,
Damn, that's a 10.
yes, a 10.
Biff lost!
Oh,
Wow.
It's a
This
4
is
on
a
the
win
dice.
for customer service everywhere.
Yeah, yeah, Hugh got a 24 there because...
To be
I
fair,
think-
Biff doesn't have customer service. She doesn't have any concept of that.
Mhm.
Usually, when she goes somewhere, she goes there.
Mhm.
what happens is like, yeah, Biff, you reach out to kind of open the door, and you kind of rattle the handle a little bit. Opens like a split second, and thunk, closes again. And it's like, oh, you just hear this. Oh, sorry, we're closed for the evening. You have to come back tomorrow. Sorry.
Mr. Hugh, is
She
that
starts rolling her sleeves up.
wait a
Wait,
minute.
wait,
dear.
wait, buddy, wait.
Oh,
Stay.
Jesus.
Is that a Mr. Hugh there?
It's just you actually, but yes, that's me.
You know what? I did out of character question. Did they say that we were coming?
Yes, they had prearranged something with him. So.
Okay. You've spoken to a couple of friends of ours, I believe, a Dr. Weird and a Dr. Boffin?
Oh yes, the doctors.
Yes,
they're the
yes.
special order. Yes, no, I do have that. You come in. Just close the door behind you, please. And he will open the door and let all of you in.
Hooray!
Just in time to avoid Biff punching the door down.
Mhm.
Right, come through the door.
Biff gives
Through
him a
no,
very,
no, no,
like-
Don't hit it. Don't hit it. Biff.
Biff comes
Come
through with a
through the
very,
door.
like, damn right, like, look.
Damn.
I was right.
I love you guys.
Love this so much. But yes, so you open the door comes in, and you guys step inside, and it's a little bit dark because some of the main lights are out now. But basically, you've walked into a rather narrow store where to your left and to your right are just shelves upon shelves upon shelves of tins of paint, reaching all the way up into the ceiling, like vanishing into the ceiling is how tall these shelves are, of paints of all different kinds. And Hugh will just kind of like duck. You guys get a better look at Hugh now. He is a paint angel. He is like bright red skin, bright yellow toga, and bright blue wings. And he'll just kind of like wave at you to kind of like, would you just stay there for just a moment. I'll be right back. And he ducks behind the desk to head into the back room.
Frankie is going to do exactly what I would do in this situation and read all of the little labels on the paint, because that is the best thing to do when you're in one of these kinds of, like, you know, when you're in like the wallpaper section or how they've all got like ridiculous nail polish names. I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, please don't make me have to come up with names for the paints on the spot,
No,
because
no,
I
it's
will not be able to
fine.
come
It's
up with
fine.
anything.
But no, I read the cool names.
I will say, because you're taking time to have a look at this, you do see like the usual. There's various greens and yellows and a couple of beiges and all this, that, and the everything. You also see a couple that are labeled polka dots, rainbow
I was
swirl.
just going to say,
Zebra stripes.
Is there any striped
there a-
paint there?
Oh.
So you do see any of this. You was going to be a couple of minutes. How good do you guys do at resisting the temptation of getting up to mischief?
I mean, Frankie is going to, now that we're back on the job and have to behave like adults again, she is going to be keeping half an eye on Tsugi to make sure he doesn't grab anything, but,
Interestingly, Tsugi isn't grabbing anything, which is very weird, because this is definitely the sort of stuff that he would try to pocket.
yeah,
But-
magpie.
Yes, but he's just sort of looking. Make anybody who's particularly interested make an investigation check
Is the investigation the right one?
for
This would be investigation is kind of like studying a clue. I'm guessing this would be more insight.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably insight. Sorry,
-2.
and y'all don't have to roll this.
Oh, it's a
okay.
17.
Damn.
Well, Biff is just standing here.
Oh.
Oh.
In-
All right, Miss Foam, do you want to hop in?
6.
Not sure. Yeah.
You don't have
Uh.
to roll. It's not particularly important.
No,
you
but it's
can.
fun.
But it's funny to roll the click clack dice. No, she might glance and linger a look, so might as well.
Okay.
Nice, 24.
Okay, so Biff is just standing there. You observe nothing aside from the fact that everything is colorful. Frankie got a 17, and Ms. Foam got a dirty 24 by like 1 point. So both of you see that Tsugi is just looking at this range of oranges.
Mm.
and then you look at him, and he's been really emotional the past couple of days, but he is spaced out.
Mhm.
Oh,
Like,
is he still wearing the dark clothes?
yes, as long as you haven't taken them from him, yes.
Cool, 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 cool.
But you can't tell if he's intentionally looking at the orange and then spaced out, or if he spaced out and happens to be looking at the orange, but the direction he's looking is in this just range of orange colors, and he's not like just zoned out for fun. He looks spaced out.
Mm.
How do I describe this?
No, it's like can sorry, go on.
It's just like, it's not the kind of spaced out where he's like do shooting the breeze. It's like his entire focus is gone, and he's just sort of like dissociating a little bit.
Like he's somewhere else.
Mm.
Yes.
See, I want to poke at that, but we've literally just spent the whole past 15 minutes establishing a bit that these two are fighting, so unfortunately, I
notice.
can't ask.
Unless you want to make it part of a fight.
No, we have to behave. We have to behave like adults in this situation because there's other people around.
Oh.
When we're alone, we can fight. I see. Makes notes.
Well, I think Miss Foam just kind of tries something different and just shuffles forward and like just tugs at his sleeve gently with like a vine, same vine that was used at like Inkland.
Aww.
It takes him a good several seconds to sort of blink and look down at you. You can tell at this point now that it's not just like do zoning out because there's nothing interesting to do. Something's happening in the machinations of the mind there. But he does sort of blink and look down at you.
Mm-hmm. Can't, damn. She just like tilts her head in something that is just conveying like, you good? Are you okay? No verbal thing, just like a slight shift of the eyes.
What? Do you want to see colors up higher? You can climb up if you want. Tsugi is very much not answering the question of if he's okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah. It's cool. I can see the colors just fine from here, but thank you for the offer.
Least I can do after you went after my dart.
It's okay.
If
Looking at colors.
Good.
It's really important for you guys to know.
no,
She's
that
looking at
is
colors.
deeply
So important.
Thank you.
Probably blues.
Nice.
Blues are
Blues are
nice.
really good.
She's gotten over to kind of a dark, dusty blue area.
Oh, that's a good color.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I think
Have we actually managed to behave ourselves for once?
I think you have. I am genuinely astonished.
Biff
Holy
may or may
shit,
not
that's
have
so-
knocked something over just by sheer size, but she picked it
that
back
that
up.
is true.
Yeah.
They're probably heavy duty tins.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
it didn't shatter.
Yeah, most of these tins tend to be pretty big. But yeah, so like after a couple of minutes, Hugh will come back out with a like a little box, a little wooden box filled with a bunch of different tubes of paint. So he comes
Nice.
she's like, here you go, this was the doctor's orders. It's all what's the word? Lots of it taken
Prepaid?
at once. This man does not have high intelligence.
Fine. It's fine.
Concentrated, that's the word. So, very concentrated. Please be very careful not to spill this on yourselves or the landscape or, anything, because it will make a bit of a mess, and then I always have to get called in to look at if I fix it up, and it's hard to change it when I haven't seen it before. But yes, so just please be very careful with all this. But if you take those, that should be good. Tell Jeremy I said hi. We've bowling got cancelled this week, but we should be good for next week.
We'll do our best not to make extra work for you.
Thank you.
Takes the box.
Real quick, both people who got really high insight, you see Tsugi, like, open his mouth twice and then close it with sort of like a, you know, when you sort of like go, no, not right now. He's got that look playing on his face, and he pulls out the tins and goes, by the way, we went by, Frankie, what was the town name? The one with the cute innkeeper? Grescaville, yes. Thank you, mysterious voice that was not Frankie.
I was like, oh god, I can't remember.
Yeah, no, this is me knowing that Jay would not have
Yeah, no.
Are you kidding me?
Frankie
Tsugi
would
breaks
know.
the fourth wall like it's a religion.
You can make a religion out of it.
And he hands over all of the tins because I did not forget.
Okay. Oh, brilliant! Thank you. The recycling of those. Yes, I can get those. And Hugh will just pick those up and leave those on the counter. How many is? Let me quickly. 15. That nets you 5 gold. Thank you so much for bringing this up. Makes been doing new paint so much easier.
Real quick, just like as a favor for bringing those tins over, where in town would be like the best place to find some solid clay?
Oh, good question. I'm not really. I'm not great when it comes to the clay sort of stuff, as you can tell. Not really my forte. Have you checked maybe down near rivers? That's where it usually tends to build up, right?
And do you happen to have any like good quality ink around? I can pay for it. I know that I just did a job for you, but we're really needing some good quality ink.
Yes, I think I do actually have some in storage because like some Toons they don't want paint as such; they want more ink filled in, such as yourself. You considered getting a recolor, or were you happy like that?
Once again, people who rolled high, you see him open his mouth for a fraction of a second, and then a smile that is so anime that you guys ultimately know it has to be fake, screws itself on his face, and he's like, nah, I'm good. But I could really use some of that ink. I promise I'm not gonna go crazy and try to recolor myself. That's stupid. Why would anybody do that? But
Oh no, I never said
we
anything
really
about.
need some pink.
Never said anything about recoloring yourself. This is it's what I do here. It's Toons come in deciding they need a bit of a change. They're either like plenty of grayscale ones coming in wanting a bit of touch technicolor, or just people wanting to change the designs because they're sick of the same pink dresses all and over and they want to change over to blue dresses. That's what I do here actually. But let me grab you that ink, and he will duck out to the back again. You can hear like the whole rummaging and clattering around, and then aha, and he'll come back out again.
Great, thanks. How much does the ink go for?
You know what? Just take it. I'll get the doctors to repay me for it later.
Thank you. Enjoy bowling night. I'll think about your offer. Again, everybody who rolled high, Tsugi, like, visibly dipped further into not thinking, full dissociation. Like, he was already, like, sort of just skimming the surface, and his entire tone of voice pitched down, his entire expression has closed itself off. He's again freaking again. He's again just not he's like pulling into himself more fully than you've seen him do so before.
Okay, one moment, please. Snail, is it okay if I do a thing? Because I'm aware of the situation and I'm not going to go making any big changes. It's definitely not this soon and things, but however, I do want to potentially do a thing that may poke towards backstory stuff a little bit more.
Hi. I trust you implicitly. I would trust you if you wanted to blow something big, but specifically since you're just wanting to hint at it, please
Okay.
feel free.
Yeah, I think what Hugh does is like, all right. If you if you ever change your mind, I'm always here, and you will grab a business card off the counter there and go to press it into your hand. And as he does, he's not, because it's the end of the day, he's tired. He's not quite as careful as he would normally be, because the thing about Hugh is he tends to be really, really, really careful about not touching other Toons, because he makes all his paints himself, as in from himself, and these paints do specifically make permanent changes to Toons' designs, specifically their colours. So Hugh tends to be pretty careful about to not accidentally touch Toons and then get a smear of bright red / yellow / blue / whatever all over them. He's tired here though, so he presses this business card into your hand and accidentally brushes a finger against your hand, Tsugi. And for a moment, there is a smear of vivid red across your palm, and it doesn't just seem to be paint on top of it, it seems to be that is just the color of your hand for a moment. And you get a second of Hugh realizing what he's done and go like, one moment, I'll be right back, let me fix that. Because in that moment of Hugh panicking, there's also this moment of the paint kind of soaking in and then vanishing. And if you look closely, and only you can see this because your perception is so high and because you know yourself, Tsugi, your hand is very, very slightly pinker than it was before. But otherwise, that smear of bright red is gone, and Hugh is just looking at you now, and he looks very confused and very curious, but he's not asking any questions.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it, mate. I tend to clean up my own messes, as it were. But like I said, I've got your card. If I figure things out, I'll be the first to come visit you. All right, guys, I got the ink. So it's time for you guys to figure out how to get the clay. And he's going to bustle everybody out. Frankie, since you got a 17 rather than over a 20, at this point you're sort of like, okay, he's doing the thing. He's probably still not doing great. But he's acting, so he's probably fine.
Yeah.
Ms. Foam, if anything, Tsugi seems sadder. He's acting still, so obviously he's still capable of boistering himself up. But whereas before he was sort of dissociating and quiet and sad, even as he's acting now, he seems a lot more miserable if you look just under the surface.
Got it.
It's really hard to bustle Biff anywhere. So
Yeah.
Rule.
Yeah,
Just
I said he tried to bustle. I did not say he
Yeah.
succeeded at bustling.
See, what I'm imagining for that now, right, is, you know, when you get a Bethesda character walking up against an immovable object.
yeah,
Just walking into Biff.
yeah, that's probably what it's like.
It's the attempting to bustle Biff anywhere looks like.
Does Jay get an inspiration point? I think Jay should get an inspiration.
No, I think it takes a little bit more than that.
Wrecked.
That is-
Yeah.
Rude.
Like, while that is an absolute delight of a joke, it's not quite inspiration point.
Jay, you gotta make some noises. That's all I can say.
Makes a
I
noise.
refuse. I make noises all the time, and like Kai doesn't seem to care for it at all.
It's because the noises you make are often cursed. Anyway, yeah, Biff, you doing alright?
And no, Biff is just gonna go up to Hugh, and I was gonna say she probably wants to tap him on the shoulder, but is he facing her or facing away? If he's facing away, she will just tap his shoulder, regardless of what.
Yeah, I think he's kind of like at least not fully facing her, as more kind of just like watching Tsugi at this point in time.
Cool, cool,
Okay,
cool.
now
Tap, tap.
I will just I will note for anyone paying attention to you, the look on Hugh's face isn't what the fuck's going on. It's more concern than anything else. Good-natured concern. But yeah, you tap Hugh on the shoulder. Congratulations. The tip of your finger is now bright red.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I think Biff wants to just. I think Biff just says, how much?
For what? And well, one moment, let me fix your hand. And Hugh will just flap up really quickly up into the ceiling, come back around with a couple of different tins of paint that look reasonably close to your skin color, like matches a couple of them. Here we go. Let me and quickly fixes the spot of red on your finger.
Nice. To do a color.
Depends on the color. Depends how much you want. What were you thinking though?
Small. Just on the hat, maybe.
Just
Blue.
Just a hat. I reckon. Call it 3 gold.
And she nods to herself. Okay. Yeah, no, she'll just leave. He was gonna close.
You should,
Good customer service.
Yep, that's fair. He's a little bit baffled by the behavior of a
All
lot
of
of
us.
you guys, but just well, all right. Maybe see you around then. Take care, everyone. Bye. Just waves you all off.
I mean, we're gonna be in town for a little while longer, yeah?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
dark.
It's nighttime.
It is nighttime.
I mean, yeah, at this point, Miss Phone will ask, do we want to go to a tavern again?
I'm saying that we could crash free on Frankie's family, but
Oh,
don't
yeah,
the doctors
should we?
live close-ish?
Mm,
Or at least their
God.
lab is close-ish. I'm sure that you guys won't mind sleeping on a lab cot. We might need 3 for you, Biff, but I'm sure we could figure it out.
How
I thought we
far?
were in a different town.
I mean,
Yeah,
the doctors are in
Yeah,
Toontown.
they're another town over. It would take us a little bit of a while to get there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Consider.
you could get there, but it will be pretty late at night by the time you do.
Mhm.
So here's the thing. Tsugi did think that they were in this specific town because he is directionally challenged.
It's fine. If only Miss Phone had a map, she would do the gag of pulling the map and pointing, but she doesn't. She doesn't know where the fuck she is.
Despite the fact that she was being the GPS.
Yeah.
Yep.
The gag kind of carried on, and at some point she's like, "What the fuck?"
I mean, we can just go find an inn.
Yeah.
Also,
In
did
time,
we pay
in
money
time.
for the other one or no?
I'm counting that as it's coming off. Actually, because the doctors did give you specific
Yeah, it
money
gave
to
us
pay for it.
stuff.
Okay, they
Okay.
gave us money for
So
stuff.
yeah, it's I will say because I did specifically give you that amount of money. Call it 5 gold for last night's inn, and it's probably going to be closer to 7 gold for this one because you're now in a major city.
Rich blood.
For each of us?
So
Okay, is that 5-7 for
Can we
each person or
No.
5-7 for the whole?
for the whole, you guys aren't getting 20,000 of the fancy rooms, are you? You're getting
Oh,
maybe
no.
2 rooms.
Yeah, okay.
Yo,
I'm
yo.
keeping track of
3
how much
each?
we're spending, so that's all right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Jay's keeping track of all the spending, so because it was Frankie that got the bag of gold from the doctors.
Yes, Frankie
So-
is keeper of
that's
the
fine
pocket
then.
money.
Damn it!
You guys find an inn, you settle down for the night, you get another long rest, not that you needed one because you didn't use any spells or abilities or anything, and
Well-
you get plenty of time alone with your thoughts, thinking on various things, and I think this is a good point to end this session.
Yay!
Yay! Lore
Did it.
time! Lore time!
Progress.
So much lore happened. Guys, I'm so happy. Obviously I'm happy about Tsugi, but we got stuff about Ms. Foam. We got stuff about Ms. Foam.
I love
Also,
this
I'm
song.
we're
looking at the
thinking about
hat.
changing hat color.
I know!
Um,
Concern? Yes, no? Good? No? Don't know!
Maybe just the ribbon.
The ribbon.
Even just the rib, it's still good. That's still
A
good.
ribbon and tie.
We love you, Biff.
We
Ooh.
love
Love
Biff.
so much. I will say this for free, Mock. Because there's gonna again. Once things have gone down with the doctors, there's going to be more traveling. If you do want to get the hat color changed, it is a good idea to do it while you're still in happiest place.
No, I was thinking she'd probably go in the morning.
Yeah, okay, that'll be good. Anyway, we will deal with that next session because for now we are done. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.